Are we live? Are we live?
We are.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Happy New Year. I know you ain't seen us in a while. So here we are.
We're back.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hi, Tom.
I see a guy in the house. I see this guy named Mr. Matt.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for coming.
How are you, fine sir?
Glad to be here. I'm excited. It was a lot of fun last time. I'm happy to be back.
Guys, check him out. He's dressed up, man. He is getting ready. He's got some nice lots designed, guys. So before we get into you meeting him for the first time or saying hello, we're going to just continue to say hi to some people. Lindsay Ann, do you want to say hi to people for us?
Sure.
Fire away.
What we have in here today, we have Susan. Hi, Susan.
Oh, Susan's here. Hey, Susan.
We have Miss Anna.
Uh-huh.
And Miss Ella.
Hey, Ella.
And Kim, Adopted Retrospects.
Hey, Kim. She's going to be on tonight, right?
She is.
Be on with Callie.
Luis.
All right.
We have Popeye's Postcards.
Hey, Popeye. How are you? Good to see you.
Jennifer Hayes.
Jennifer Hayes is in the house. Hey, Jennifer Hayes.
Hey, Jennifer Hayes.
Hey,
Lulu.
Lulu's here. Hey, Lulu.
We have Dawn Wright.
Hey, Dawn. Good to see you.
CK Postcards.
Got some postcard people here representing. Welcome in.
Harley Handler.
Harley's here. Okay, Harley. Good to see you.
And
Happy New Year.
And Jen's.
Oh, yay. Jen's in the house. Hey, Jen.
She says, hi, Dapper Matt.
Right? This cool suit on. I love it.
Beverly Pisano. Hello, Beverly.
Hey. Welcome in.
Beaumont Picker.
Beaumont's in the house? Aren't you supposed to be working, Gil? You're supposed to be working. Get out of here. Hey, I'm really happy to see you, Gil. Welcome in, brother.
Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
Jessica's Dumpster Girls.
Hey, Jessica's Dumpster Girls. How are you, Jessica? Good to see you.
And we're caught up so far. Thanks for coming, everyone. Hit that thumbs for Tom. Matt today.
Yeah, so guys, Happy New Year. Haven't seen you in so long.
Mm-hmm.
A little about me and while I've been out MIA. Was down at the family's home. Twice a year I go down and we do some fixing on the family home, which is about 450 miles south of my location in Southern California. And of course I was lurking and hanging around, just kind of showing up here and there, but was really spending the holidays, getting a good time with the family, working on the house down there. Kind of showing up here and there. Oh, okay.
That was Matt.
Oh, okay. That's all right. He's good. But yeah, just happy to be back. Ready to bring you an awesome selling event. My guest is the Supreme Jackass Retro. Matt is his name. If you have never met him, he's a fantastic reseller, sourcer, educator. He's a fantastic guy. I am going to not waste any time. Without further ado, guys, welcome Matt. And I'm going to give him the floor to let him tell you a little bit about himself if you've not met him before. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackass Retro.
Hello, everybody. I'm Matt. From the YouTube channel / eBay store / Etsy Bonanza, Hip Postcard, and Mercari now platforms. Reseller, I deal a lot in vintage collectibles, smalls, a lot of postcards and ephemera. We're going to be doing postcards quite a bit here tonight. We're definitely got some vintage ephemera going on, some comic books.
Yeah.
Designed basically all of the lots sort of with resellers in mind. Everything's going to be in quantity. Hopefully plenty of meat on the bone for you after when we're all is said and done.
Absolutely.
Lots of stuff for you to just easily piece out.
Yeah.
I'm
nice.
Source a lot of stuff. I'm constantly sourcing, and I think some of the things here are going to be pretty exciting for a lot of the people. I recognize some names. I know some of the things you guys sell, so I think you guys are going to like what we show.
Awesome. Well, throughout the show, guys, Lindsay's going to be dropping Matt's link, so please make sure you get over to his channel. Make sure you give him a sub, an awesome like. Check out his video content. A lot of constructive stuff. If you're really into reselling, he's got some great videos for y'all, so check him out. Just breaking down this evening's event rules, and of course, we do an auction style. We do in increments from 1 to 50. They're $2 increments. 51 to 100 are in $5 increments, and anything over 100 are $10 increments. Lindsay Ann, of course, is our mod this evening, and so she's going to be monitoring. And once you win the item, then of course, please go right into the payment portion of your experience and complete that payment immediately, because Matt and I are going to be doing instant payment checks so that you know that the payment has arrived and we can get to the task of getting your item out in a day or two. I know Matt is a very quick shipper. I am not as efficient as he is. I'm usually a 2-day shipper. That's okay. But yeah, by all means, those are the auction increment rules. It's a bid, win, pay. It is free shipping for both Matt and myself. If there is anything that requires something, we will make note of that. But usually everything we have will be free. Lindsay, anything else we need to mention?
No, I think you did it, Tom.
Wow, I did one take.
Leave a hey, Jennifer.
Note real quick. I do a morning shipping show 6 days a week, most of the year, where it's basically, morning conversation. I ship my orders, show what's sold. When necessary, there's sometimes the same thing in the evening. It's called Shipmageddon, recently renamed. For anybody who buys from me today, I will be live this evening, and you can actually see your orders get shipped out.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Yes, don't bid 88. It does not show up. Big Striker.
Right. Hey, Striker, welcome in.
Hi, Michael. Hi, everyone coming in.
Yeah, so really that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's a pretty basic, very simple layout. Hope you guys can hang around. Please smash the like button, share that if you can. And if you can, following the conclusion of the show, this video will post to my channel. And if you care to leave a comment like, hey, you guys rocked it, you guys are cool, Tom, you suck, I don't care. You can say whatever you want. But please leave a comment. That helps the channel out a lot. I am slowly approaching an advanced goal of trying to reach the 1,000 mark, which it seems like everybody ever talks about. But it is true. It allows channels to get to the next phase in their content development journey. But anyway, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead. Is there anything else we need to add or anybody we need to say hi to? Guys, if you just came in, just welcome in. We're going to be doing about a 4-hour show and leading right up to Cali Reseller Luis. He starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. He has adopted Retrospects Kim on as his guest tonight.
Kim.
And he and Janine will be running the show over there. So by all means, grab a snack, hang out. Got a lot of great stuff to show you. And I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Matt. And he's going to go ahead and share his first lot. And here we go.
All right, here we go. We're going to do choice on this. Opening bid's $10.
Ooh.
And we got a lot of patches here and a lot of vintage pinbacks. And I'll go through both of them real quick, as quickly as I can, and see what you're going to get. So I'll start with the patch lot here. Navy patch here, SSN 695. I'm in Bremerton. I find a lot of Navy stuff here. So there's a few military patches in here. Nice vintage 1982 International Truck-In patch.
And
pardon me?
Sorry, guys, just remember the 2 boxes are choice of lots. Lot on the left and lot on the right. So
you're bidding for your choice of the 2 lots.
Right.
Yes. This is, I do not know what this one is. I believe it's naval. It's very, very nicely embroidered, heavy duty. It's a much thicker patch. Got a bicentennial bowling patch. This is a local one from the Kingdom when it opened on March 7th, 1987. There's two of these. These Go USA Go. These are, I believe, newer patches. Got a nice little Girl Scout 1997 patch. It wouldn't be me unless you got a little poop emoji patch. I believe this one's also Boy Scouts. Another Boy Scout, San Diego County Council. This one's vintage for sure. City of Spokane, Parks and Recreation, Swim Championship patch.
Sweet.
Presidential Physical Fitness Award. If anyone remembers this, having to do the pull-up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. That's
nice one for like denim jeans or denim shirt. Keep on trucking. I believe this is the 100th Airborne, but I don't know for sure. I know it is military. Got a Great Seal of the State of Jefferson. I believe you probably know what this is, Tom Cruise.
Oh, right.
Northern California patch.
Oh, yes.
Air Combat Command patch. Another military patch. Here's a Fitness USA Junior AAH Burt. I don't know what that stands for, but another vintage patch. Another one of those Citizen Power patches. One listing to a few. These are, I believe, World War II era military, but you'd have to do your own research. Another bicentennial bowling patch.
Sweet.
This one you can put on before you talk to Karen. And high school Letterman patch. Not sure what high school, but I've sold Letterman patches many, many times. If you can figure out who it is, they can do very, very well.
All right.
And then we've got our pin back buttons.
There you go.
Big Don for governor. This is probably 1970s era. I don't know what state. Some of these you'll have to do your own research.
Yes.
Here's a 1970s era Snoopy patch. I believe it might be a little bit older than 70s. It says 1950s feature syndicate, but with Snoopy items, as you probably know, there's almost always a 50s copyright on it. Irish whiskey makes me frisky. We got St. Patrick's Day coming up. Here's a vintage Led Zeppelin. These date to about the 1980s. Got a funny little orthodontic thing here. It says, brace your face. Probably from the 80s. Here's one from the 1988 NCAA finals here in Seattle. Total of the tape that counts. This one's a little bit older, and the way you can tell the older pin back buttons is this right here. See how the pin is going past that?
Right.
All right. Some around the 1960s, they basically changed the design on these because people kept getting stabbed with the pin back buttons. So the older ones, you can always tell because the pin goes further out. Here's a lenticular one.
Cool.
For Valentine's Day, Hugs $1. Lenticular pinbacks have always done well for me. This is 1956, the Minneapolis Aquatennial. So this one's definitely older. It does have the safety on the back. They were using these before the 1960s, but in the 60s is when they became essentially required. Here's a state finalist for bowling. This is a little bit older as well. Teamster button here from 1985. Got a political button. Political button for George McGovern. Honestly, I know this one's vintage. I thought it was G.I. Joe. I can find nothing. If you know G.I. Joe and you know what this is, it's definitely older, definitely 80s. It's got some tarnishing on the back here. I'm thinking this might be even as old as the 60s. I don't know. Hopefully, whoever wins can do the research and find out.
Right. Right. Wow.
1993, Oh Boy, Oberto hydroplane. Communicate with beepers. This is like old school doctor beepers, not like the 90s drug dealer beepers. Sport Oregon Trail days in Tenino. Again, this one's older, probably 60s. These sort of event buttons, because they're less common, can sometimes do really well. Pocket full of rock and roll. I have no idea. I think this might be a band, but I don't know. Nice.
Yeah, that's my suspicion. Yeah.
This is definitely older. I don't know if you can see it here. It says NRA volunteer.
Oh.
So this one's really cool. It's definitely older. I think maybe as far back as the 40s, maybe even before. But again, you'll have to do your own research. Here's a Red Cross beginner swimmer. Again, this one's older. I'll be there September 9th, 1986. What happened that day? I don't know. Another Red Cross solicitor for City Light. Again,
Yes, Mark. Yes, Mark. Yeah, it is.
Probably World War II. And then a few enamel pins in there. This one's military. It reads, "To the utmost extent of our power." And I did the research a while back on this, on which military division this was, and I just don't remember.
Wow.
Double back enamel. This is from the Island of Adventure in Florida theme park. Theme park pins always do well. Enamel, it's got Woody Woodpecker there. Not sure if you can see that. And finally, M&M. The yellow M&M. Nice, just enamel pin. So,
all right. Wow. We've got two great lots. Of course, this is for choice. Winning bid can pick the patches or the pins or both. So right now, it looks like we got Mark at 21. No, excuse me. Are we still at Michael at 17?
Yes, Michael at 17, and Jen is out. Is there any more interest? If not, I'm going to call it down to Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to say what's up with Zygon Tiger. Hey, welcome in. Hey, Boatman.
Going once.
17 looking for 19. And this is for choice. Great reseller lots. If you love to sell, love to sell small items, this is a great opportunity for you. Smalls are very, very easy to ship, easy to sell. Fantastic opportunity for you resellers out there.
Last call. Oh.
Welcome in, Card Guy Rob. Good to see you.
Let's go ahead and sell it. Yeah.
All right. Wow. What an
Michael
awesome
Whelan.
All right, you got your next one lined up, ready to go.
Which one are ones, Michael?
He says.
And he says patches, please.
Patches.
Okay.
Anybody interested in the buttons for 17?
All righty. Let's see what his next lot will be. Hey, Terry. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Ann.
Coming right back.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark would like the buttons.
Oh, cool.
And that's Zygon Tiger, right? Is he under his...
Yeah, he's under Mark ZT.
Okay.
Right on.
Did we have a taker on the buttons?
Yeah.
Yes.
And who is that?
That is Mark ZT. Zygon Tiger.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
For 15, we said?
17.
17, okay. Sorry, I'm keeping track myself. Okay, so next up, it's a stamp book. Every stamp unposted in here, none of them used. face value on the stamps is over $250. I went through, added up.
What?
We're going to start the bidding on this at $50.
Woo.
And
Nice.
this is all face value postage. There is some value if you wanted to lot these out and sell them individually on eBay, doing a little research, or you can just use them as stamps, which is a pretty fantastic deal for a lot of this stuff. Most of it is from the 60s and 70s, but basically what you're bidding on here is $250 face value of postage. So everything's in here. It's mounted. It does have the catalog numbers for all of them. Almost every single one is a mounted block. None of it has been hinged. So everything's essentially in sleeves, meaning the stamps have not been stuck to the paper. So you just pull them out of the sleeves, throw them on an envelope, and you're good to go.
Wow.
So they have all the catalog numbers here. There's a range in denomination from 3 cents to 5 cents to 10 cents to 25 cents. There's some dollar postage in here as well. You can use any of this postage. If you send out letters, never pay to mail a letter again.
Wow.
So it's dual-sided here.
250 in value.
Well over 250. I stopped counting at 250.
Right. Wow, guys.
We've got Michael in at 50.
Fantastic. Wow.
And remember that includes free shipping. Now, all the pages aren't full. There are a few where there's been, some items taken out, but this is the dollar amounts that I've given you are inclusive of what is in this book, what you're going to get. So there's a number of 5-cent stamps. You've got Albert Einstein here. And I think some higher denominations here, some 15-cent stamps. We're starting to get a little bit later. Some 40-cent stamps.
Man, oh man.
For anybody who does stamped envelope postcards, this is another good one. We've got 4 down here, Walt Disney stamps, 6 cent Walt Disney stamps. Some more 6 centers.
Wow.
There are services that you can simply sell postage to, and a lot of them pay between 40 to 50% of face value. Where did I pick this up? I picked this up at an antique mall.
Hey, Cameron, welcome in. Yeah, I'll check that email out later, brother. Good to see you. All right, we're at 50 with
We've
Michael.
got some more 6 cents here.
Goodness, what a savings. Guys, we're looking for 55, and we got CKN at 55.
Some
Thank
18-cent centers, some more 16 centers. This is all completely usable postage.
I mean, yeah, well preserved. Yeah.
At 60?
It's fantastic.
Well preserved. We got 8 cent now. We're starting to get a little bit later into the 70s. There are a ton of Christmas stamps in here. These are all 8 centers. There's definitely, these are the classic love stamps. A lot of these you can list for above face value on eBay. I have so many stamps that I am overwhelmed even looking at them. So my urge to buy is your savings.
Indeed.
All right.
I can't get over how clean that is.
Oh, yeah. These are the introduction of the zip codes here. And
Michael's in at
we're
100.
in 10-cent stamp territory. Some more Christmas stamps, 8 cent. This whole page is Christmas.
You got CK Post. Oh, Michael's in at 125.
Michael did some math.
Indeed.
CK Postcard bidding it with him.
Here's some. There's some nice NASA stamps in here. So here's Skylab. Here's some from Expo 74. So it's a huge range of topics. Got some more here. Some more 10 centers. Here's Jupiter. Some more of the astronaut. Here's Venus and Mercury satellite or Venus and Mercury missions. Here's a union stamp for collective bargaining. And I mean, there's stamps pretty much on almost every page of this book. Pretty much all of them are in blocks. There's no single like stamps in here that's just one single stamp. So if you're going to be, listing this, it's pretty easy. It's much easier to sell blocks than it is just single stamps a lot of times for good money. Sometimes you might sell a stamp for a couple of bucks, but if you've got a block of them, you can do a lot more. Less work, right? And this is the kind of stuff you don't need to know a lot about stamps to kind of get started with. It'd be dangerous. So here's some bicentennial 10 cents. Here's Apollo missions here and here from 1975. These are 10-cent stamps. There's 2 pages of stamp blocks with these. There's page 1 and page 2. Wow. I don't believe these are full sheets. I think these are half sheets, but regardless, pretty nice there. We've got some, these are the aviation and future of aviation ones. International Women's Year.
$10 increments.
And yeah, there's some postage due stamps in here as well. Some like 10-cent postage due ones, some that are a little bit more unusual. Just, some standard, like another there's a whole bunch of different bicentennial ones. This person was pretty heavy into the collection in the 70s. Here's a lot of 13-cent stamps. We're getting into the late 70s. Interfill, these are 13-cent. Some more bicentennials.
Wow, phenomenal.
Yeah, commercial aviation here. I don't know if you're going to see that. Here's from the Olympics. I assume 1976. Yep, 1976. They did a bunch of like science ones. These are the chemistry. Here's some more bicentennial.
Just phenomenal. Wow, what a lot. That's a great collection.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to piece it out, or you could probably sell it as it is and make money. So,
all right, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. We got Michael at 145. Anybody want a challenge? We need 155. This fantastic lot of stamps. It's valued at least 250 and possibly beyond.
Yeah, face value is over 250. These are 60-cent special deliveries here. So, I mean, just right there, these 4 stamps is $2.40.
Right.
So,
it looks like Michael Whelan's going to grab this great buy. CK is out. Thank you, guys. Thanks for everyone who bid.
Okay, I'm going to call it down. Looking for 155.
Yeah, go ahead and sell it.
Going once. Going twice.
Nice job.
Last call. Oh, we got Gravity Goods. He sniped. Almost.
Cameron says not so fast.
And one thing, and this is not really so much a defect. The album itself is missing the front cover, but I should have mentioned that at the beginning. But you're not buying this for the album. And you could easily reattach the front cover if you really wanted to.
Michael is out.
And I just totally did the thing that is Cameron's pet peeve, which is not calling out the defect in the beginning. Sorry, Cameron.
Going once. Going twice. Not this one side. Okay. Last call.
Wow. Just amazing.
Congratulations.
Guys, if you're just getting in, welcome. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us today for the auction and
Thank you,
selling
Cameron.
event. Awesome. Great lot. Woo, nice run.
Thank you.
Okay, I can't wait to see what else you got. Man, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and fire away. I have, let's see here, add to the stream. And this is I got some toys. You know, I'm always having toys. I've got a choice, and what these are, they're pretty rare. And this is my lot number 1. And I want to start this out at $40 for choice. And I will start with this one here. This is a Hot Wheels Club release. I believe you had to be in the Hot Wheels Club to get this. It is from 2006. And it's right there. It says Redline Club. And it's numbered. And it is, I said, from 2006. And that's A. B is a pretty rare, hard to find M&M's drag bus. And this one is a 2014. Like I said, these are in really clean condition. This one's in a protector, as well as A and C are both in protectors. B is just in amazing condition as well. I don't have a protector for that one. This one is 2009. That's a T1 drag bus. And they're just, this is Bill's Garage, of course. And just quality made collector items for those out there that have any desire to have these in their collection. Just amazing stuff. Any interest, Lindsay?
I'm not seeing any yet. It's a start at 40 for choice.
That's right. Again, this one is a 2006.
It's one of those Volkswagens.
Yeah, it's called a drag bus. And it's got the red line tires, and this is a Hot Wheels Club release. So you had to be in the club to be able to get it. This one is 2014 M&M's. Guys, if you ever see the Reese's Pieces, grab it. It's an amazing value if you get it cheap. Their costs are very good.
All right, we're looking for a start at 40. Ooh.
No problem. Could bring them back later, possibly. Right, Jen. But yeah, there's still meat on the bone at that number. Yeah. If you're a reseller, for sure. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pass that lot. And I'll go ahead and start something else. We'll bring that back later on.
We need to wait for the Hot Wheel guys to show up.
Yeah, they may come, for sure. So if you're vinyl people,
Yeah.
So I've got some vinyls here. I want to start this. Let's just recreate this as my lot number 1, Lindsay. And I have a choice of this starting at $20.
Hi, Bluegrass.
$20 choice. So you got AC/DC, Pyromania, and
Tom.
yes,
Harley came in for 40. Do you want to go back to that or?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, he just showed up then. Okay.
He says he's really lagging.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sorry, guys. We'll go ahead and just push this through.
Yeah, I'll take out my past.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sell it to Harley then, okay?
Let's just give it a chance if anybody's
Okay.
got time to comp these. Again, this is the 2006 Hot Wheels Club. It's an amazing, amazing piece there.
That's cool. It
is. And this, of course, these are all heavy. These are metal constructed. They definitely, if you're a reseller especially, they can really do well for you.
Looking for 42. This is for
Okay.
choice.
So keep in mind, guys, the vinyls I'm going to show you are a $20 start for choice. And they're in fantastic shape. The covers might have a little wear on them, but the vinyls have been thoroughly checked and are in nice shape. So, okay, let's go ahead and close this lot out. If there's nobody that wants to challenge, we'll go ahead and sell it to Harley.
Going once, looking for 42. Going twice. Last call.
And then Harley, just let us know which ones you want, A, B, or C. Or
Lindsay Ann, Mark, and Michael are paid.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
all right, Harley, thank you. Just let me know which ones you want, buddy. All right, we'll go ahead and moving back into those vinyls.
A and C, please.
All righty, you got it.
Or is it
Thank
A?
you very much. And Harley, if you want to pay, if you plan to stick around, you can pay at the end if you want, bud. All right, here are the vinyls I had on offer just moments ago, $20 start. And the other one is, oh yeah. So the third is a Rush, 2112. And like I said, the records are in pretty doggone good shape. Little dust, little fingerprints here and there. It's not terrible. The AC/DC is super nice shape. Really clean. $20 for choice. Def Leppard is dusty, and these need to be kind of wiped down before I send them. Didn't have any time to do much with them today. So you have a choice. Rush, AC/DC, or the Def Leppard Pyromania. Any interest?
All I do to clean vinyl, Tom, is just 50-50 of rubbing alcohol and water on a cloth, and they come out looking squeaky clean.
Yep, and these are my favorite cloths to use.
Yep, exactly.
There. Yes, they do. Yeah, I don't go through any of the expensive record cleaning machines or any of that.
Yep, we got you, Harley. A and C. Nice
Okay.
choices.
We got it. Right. Okay, well, we can pass on this, guys. Just remember, I have vinyls. If you're into vinyls, we could definitely bring some
there's
out.
a lag.
Yeah, what maybe what we need to do is just count that lag and then see how bad
Okay.
it is. Let me do something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About an 8-second lag. It's not terrible.
Okay.
Matt, do you have your next lots ready to go?
Sure.
Right.
I'm gonna do first up a real photo postcard lot. So let me get where I can share that. You're gonna have to let me.
Okay. Yes, by all means.
Do. Here we go. All right. So I did, instead of doing one big lot, I'm doing 2 lots of 50. I'm gonna do one now and another one a little bit later on. So these are all actual real photo postcards, and I verify and guarantee that they all are. For those of you who don't know, haven't watched Popeyes or my videos on this, the best way you can always tell a real photo postcard is get yourself a jeweler's loop or some other thing, and you're going to zoom way in, and you can see that the image is consistent throughout. There's no printing dots on these. If you look at a lithographed postcard, there's going to be little printing dots that make up the image. So these, and they're printed on photographic paper to boot. So a lot of times I have seen other YouTube auctions where people will bring something up and present them as real photo postcards. When they do that, ask them to provide a very, very well zoomed in image. And if there's printing dots, that's not a real photo.
Right.
So, be wary, because there are some people out there who just, it's not that they are trying to screw you over. They just don't know. And I think I may have, let's see here. Why is this no? There we go. So here's this lot. They're going to be front and back. So there's some information here. I can't make it out, but it's cool. This looks like perhaps an ice hockey team based on this court and their clothing. That's my text message I forgot to turn off.
Right. Matt, what would be your starting on this lot?
Oh, this is going to start at 20. I'm sorry.
Okay. No problem.
These are some French ones. They're hand colored. It's a little hard to tell the coloring on this, but there is some hand coloring on this. I really try to do a variety of different types and subjects on these 2 lots. So there's a lot of information on the back here. Picked out a lot of these Victorian women. They actually do pretty well. And if you actually go look on the Hip Postcard website right now, they're featuring these types of postcards right now. I really like this one. She's very pretty. This one. So he looks very unhappy. and who wouldn't be wearing that?
Right.
Really pomp one there. And then there's some kids. This little kid with his stroller. This one's got some damage, but I list this kind of stuff anyways, and there's people out there looking for it. So this one's interesting. So it's a kid at the beach, but he's not really at the beach. This is in a studio. This is a backdrop back here. We got some props with the bucket and shell. Popeye actually did a little information on this kind of thing in a recent video. Here's a kid on a bench. Clarion, Pennsylvania. This is paper from the other side of the back of another postcard here. This can actually be removed. It's pretty easy, just a little bit of spit or moisture, and you can get it off pretty easy. This is Merry Christmas from Ed and someone in, looks like Bundy's, Minnesota. But kind of interesting. It's got the little log cabin here. It's Christmas related. I just think it's a really interesting one. one of those things you're probably not going to see a lot out there. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing maybe California or Colorado. It does have the Turner photographer signature here, though. So a little bit of a clue for those who want to do research. And then I've got several of this woman right here. There's probably about 6 of her throughout her life. Oh, that's not one of them. Let's flip that over. This is Caesar's Chateau in, I believe, Italy. Real photo. I thought I had done this already. I think this is a prison crew making a road, but I'm honestly not sure. Again, this is stuff you get to research if you buy this. Here's that woman again. This is documents, I believe, what was a trip to Radioactive Springs, because she clearly has some sort of malady that she is dealing with. Here she is again. And here she is much older. I don't know her name.
Masculine.
Yeah. Here's these women. I really like this one as well. Just, on a porch with the column. And then a few family ones as well. Vela C. McLary. So we got a name on this one. This is... that's the photo. I was able to figure out what this statue is, but I don't remember. This is another one here. This is at this is what that is. You can translate it later. Here's another studio. Again, prop car. Look at it. Look at how fake this backdrop is. You can see the shack behind him. So this might have been done at like a circus or something like that. But look at this crummy backdrop. I just think this is kind of funny. Some other nice families here. So there's 50 total in here. Some dapper gentlemen. That's one of the keywords I will often use if it's, well-dressed men in these eras. If you use the word dapper or well-dressed or gentleman, you can usually use that to sell the card. Another nice one there. This guy with the hat. This again looks like studio with the fake backdrop. Again, studio, you can tell this is a backdrop here to make it look like he's at the ocean.
We got Memphis in at 20.
Okay. This one's interesting. You don't really see very often this like bordered real photo where they use a photo mask that's actually part of the development process. You see it every now and then, but it's less common than just a standard postcard. And, you would put your message or name of the person here. But this guy's definitely looks like he's in a suit, but he's wearing a military hat. Just kind of an interesting one here. Another dapper gentleman in a suit. Got a pretty easily identifiable Tower of London. Figured I'd throw in some easy gimmies here. And then here's another series of just sort of rural farmhouse women. All in the same location. Perhaps outside of a church or a school. Maybe these are teachers. I don't know. Looks like some daffodils. Again, these are multiple of the same subjects. This one's kind of interesting. I love the like straight ahead and then off to the side. And then another of the same couple. Look at it. Look at this one.
Oh, hey.
Same again. Same couple, different photo. And then with their big hats. And they both managed to look at the camera this time. and then some people just hanging out in parks. Oops. There we go. That one had some information on back. Uncle Annie. This is my chum and myself. So some of these will have clues and information on them. Again, some more folks in parks. And that is it. So there's 50 in all in that lot.
Nice. Great lot.
And that is that.
Memphis is in at 20. Is there any more interest? Hi, Tom.
Hello. What happened? Let's go back over here. All right.
50 photos.
Memphis is going to steal it.
Looking for 22. Great photos. Wow. Very interesting. Right. Any other interest? I'm going to call it down to Memphis. Looking for 22. Going once. Going twice. Last call.
All right.
Congratulations.
Great buy.
There you go. Man, that is a steal.
Right?
You're going to do well there.
Okay.
All right. Am I up again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, going to do a box of comics. Opening bid is 20. It's a medium flat rate box, completely full. And I'm just going to pull these out and show you what you're going to get. It's a range of stuff, and hopefully you can get going. So first up, sorry about that. These are actually 3 from the same series, number 1, 2, and 3 of Yi Su Shin, the Fallen Avenger. Most of these are going to be in I would say VG to VG plus condition. I'm not a comic grading guy, so if it looks a little bit worn, I'll try to call them out for you guys. Some older ones in here as well. These are 25-cent comics. We got, classic Tweety and Sylvester, little Lulu, and a Donald Duck, 30 cent. And some newer ones as well. So these are Ellis Masters, James Bond, and there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So this is, let's see if I can find the number here. Issue 11. I don't know if you guys care about the numbers. Let me know. They're from 2017. Felix Letter, another James Bond. James Bond Hammerhead. Another James Bond. And another James Bond. These are Blood, A Tale. I believe these are more adult-themed comics. J.M. Masters, Kent Williams, Blood, A Tale, and a second Blood, A Tale. These are Epic Comics. It's Volume 2 and Volume 3. This was a special publication for the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. It's full of content. It's really cool. There's a number of different comics in here, so it's sort of kind of like a graphic novel. There isn't other advertising here. It's just essentially like a collaborative effort done for the legal fund to battle censorship. This is from 2003. We've got a couple of unicorn aisles in here. I think that's all of them. These are $1.50, I believe late 90s or early 2000s. Warp Comics number 2, number 3, and number 5. Trickster King Monkey, I know nothing about it, but this is number 2. Another older Disney 10-cent Pluto. Excellence, number 2. I'm not a comics guy, so you guys are...
Right.
If you're a comics person, you probably know a lot of this stuff. So we've got some more older Disney ones, Adventure of Tinkerbell, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Chip and Dale. And then we could probably get in the stuff that's a little bit more recognizable for people.
Looking for a 20 start. This is for all these comics.
It's a full medium flat rate. So
wow.
Green Hornet, and Will Eisner's Spirit. There's a number of different issues for that one. Looks like number 4, 3, and 2. These are all really good condition. This is kind of a neat one. This is Compliments of Radio Shack. It's not the best of condition, but it's Superman and Wonder Woman. You've got the computer Masters of Metropolis here, older thing. So this is probably mid 80s is my guess. Dark Shadows for anybody who's a fan of that show. And we got some DC stuff in here as well. Man-Bat number 1.
Matt, do you know how many?
Oh, there's, I'll do a count up at the end. Okay. There's easily 30 in here. So Man-Bat number 1, first DC Legion of Superheroes number 13. It's a $1.75 comic. Hellraiser Nightbreed Jihad. These are all based on Hellraiser, so there's some horror stuff in here. This isn't comic, but I figured I'd throw it in as well. This is the official Clive Barker newsletter called Dread. Got another one of those here as well. We've got a couple here of the World of H.P. Lovecraft. These, I believe, technically are graphic novels. There's not advertising in there. Robotech 2, The Sentinels. The Goodwill tag on there is from the person I bought it from. So then we have the Savage Dragon and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. And I'm trying to speed through these two, so I'm not eating up too much time. Max Comic, Hellstorm, Son of Satan. This is a adults-only graphic novel. I'm not going to open it, but it's called I Want to Be Your Dog.
Wow.
Leave it at that. Oops. Yep. Decent condition, 50 cent. Dial H for Hero, DC Comics. Plastic Man, number 18, 35-cent comic. We're getting a little bit better stuff here. Justice League, number 53, $1.25. This one's got a little bit of a curve, but I'm pretty sure that can get flattened out. Wonder Woman, number 77, $1.25. Versus some big ant-looking dude. Spawn, Image Comics, I think number 200. I'm not sure the numbering on that one, but that one's bagged and boarded. Here's another one of the H.P. Lovecraft comics, number 2. Beyond the Wall of Sleep.
Goodness.
And some two more Green Lanterns. There's actually doubles of this one. The Wrath of the Destroyer. So Green Lantern number 44, DC Comics. A little bit of a corner issue here. I would say again, not a comics guy, so maybe like VG on these, maybe on one and VG minus on the lefts, or I don't know. Flash number 79. It's a 250. A little bit thicker issue there. Justice League America 79 versus the Extremist. $1.25. So I'm guessing probably 93 on that one. And got another copy of the same.
All right. Wow.
Counting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We got George G in at 25, looking for 27. And I'll guess that's less than $1 a comic for sure. Got Mark in at 27. Thank you.
Oh, John says 35 upped his bid.
Yum.
$47 total in there.
Nice.
Wow, 47 comics.
All in one medium flat rate.
Most are not bagged and boarded. Some are.
Great lot.
Thank you.
A lot of value there. 47 total, guys.
John's at 50.
Remember, free shipping.
Let you just look at Plastic Man there.
We got John in at 50, looking for 55.
Nice.
Mark is out. Thank you, Mark.
Woo-hoo.
Any other interest?
Yeah, I was just going to go in and check that real quick. Thank you, Cameron.
We're going to go once.
Guys, thanks for coming out today. Still got plenty more. We're going to go till about 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we're going to send folks over to Callie's. He's got Adopted Retrospects Kim on tonight. So don't forget to set your reminders over there. But we got plenty more to go today here. So hope you can stick around. Don't forget to smash that likes button. Share this out if you can. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure the notifications bell is on so that you get all the notifications when I drop content.
Congratulations, John.
Right on, John. Nice. All right, I'm going to move to my Whooz cam. And this will be my lot number 2. And what this is, guys, this is a Cartier.
Oh.
Cartier. Now, it's a little discombobulated, but it's a working Cartier 18-karat gold-plated tank watch. You can go and look online, and it'll say, if you type in Cartier tank watch, I just wound it, and it's working. So that is amazing.
Not sure if I spelled that right.
So I want to start this. Yeah, Cartier.
I did.
Awesome. So I want to start this out at $60. It's insanely cheap for what its value is. It is missing part of its band. I don't have any provenance on this, but I will tell you, I can explain the best I can explain for you. Let's go ahead and get this in there. Let's see, where's the little dude head? Oh, it's over here. So here we go. There it is there, Cartier, 18K gold electroplated Swiss. And these were all considered in this vintage to be 18K gold plated or gold electroplated. And it has that blue on the winder. Pretty decent shape, and it says Swiss there on the bottom, right there. But considering what this watch values at in its condition, I'm very comfortable starting this off at $60. If you're a reseller, I can see plenty beyond that. If you want to go out and find a band for it, you'll do just fine at that price. Any interest?
I'm not seeing any yet. So start at 60.
It is a working watch. I wound it, set it, and that's the time out here in the West Coast. And now I got a phone call, and that just disturbs me. Okay. Let's hope that didn't mess me up. So people understand that I'm doing things, so they decided to call me. Did I wipe out my cam?
Nope. You still have the Whooz cam.
All right. Sure. Why it's not showing on. Okay. Until something else happens. $60 start for this Cartier 18K gold electroplated Cartier working tank. It's called a tank watch. Yeah, take a look at them. They don't play around. They're quite expensive. So let me see. There's no way I can see anything now because I've lost. When somebody calls you, it messes up your phone. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. If I pop back out and come back in, or change it from that to this. Let me try here.
Lindsay Ann, John Beck, and Gravity Goods are paid.
Thank you, guys.
Any interest, guys? If not, it's okay.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a shame that the other piece of the band is missing, but at that start price, there's plenty of meat on the bone if you're a reseller. And it's working.
Oh, it's a winder.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll just call that a pass. No problem. So what I need to do is pop out my phone here real quick. Something like a phone call screwed me up. So let me see here. Try this again.
Was it me?
I know. So let's see if I can get this going. Sorry, guys. Hold on to it, Tom. All right. Let's try this again. All right. So, lot 2. We are looking for. Where did I put that? Boop. All right. So I have a very special slab, and this is a PSA 9 Garoppolo and Derek Carr. They call these the round number Panini 2014. very hot card right now due to the fact that both of these quarterbacks are in the playoffs. I want to start this out at $70. 2014 Panini Contenders, number 3, PSA 9. Derek Carr and Jimmy G. 2 quarterbacks who are, as of this weekend, are in the playoffs now. I don't know how far the Niners will get past Dallas, but don't know. Very, very, very sought after card. They're very collectible. Is PSA 9. Sorry, guys. It exceeds that number so beyond that I have to start it there. The value of this item right now is just insane right now because of the fact that the season is still going and that those 2 quarterbacks are in. $70 start. PSA 9. 2014 Panini.
It's a cool looking card.
Yeah, and it's it used to be where the Raiders were here where I live, but they're obviously now in Vegas. But yeah, 2 great quarterbacks, or at least one really good one and one okay one. There you go. Guy Rob says they're gonna beat the Bengals. I wish I could say that for the Niners beating Dallas. I think it's like a overwhelming odds against them right now. All right, if no one's interested, we can certainly pass. We can come back to it later. If anybody wants to see it again, by all means, just type it in the chat. Want to keep things moving along, Matt? If you're ready, we'll go ahead and send it over to you.
Yeah, and if this is some vintage linens, tea towels, and vintage linens and tea towels, basically, is what they are. I have a lot of this stuff. I've sold quite a bit of this stuff. And, I haven't been able to get to a lot of it. So, I don't know if there's other folks out there interested in this. I'm going to start the bidding pretty easy, $10, and we'll show you what we got. So this is a really interesting one. It's a tea towel. And what's interesting on this one is it is designed by Xavier Cugat, who was a big band leader and music writer in the 1940s. So this is nice condition. Really nice design on this. Sort of, he's got the musical on the edge. So really nice one here. And I'm just going to start laying all these out kind of like this. Sorry for the motion on the camera. I haven't counted up the pieces, but pretty low entry point here. It's another nice tea towel. Really nice color on this one. Doesn't appear to have ever been used. Printed on here is olive oil, vinegar, kind of nice floral scene. Some of these may need a little cleanup. This looks like a needlepoint pattern for a runner, because these are all painted on here, but it hasn't been stitched in yet. This stuff actually sells very well. I've sold quite a few items quite like this. So there's a bit of what that pattern looks like.
Is that embroidered?
It's not. It is the pattern for somebody before they embroider it. So a lot of times they would ink it onto here, and then they would use it as the pattern to follow as they would embroider. So this is a project somebody didn't ever get to.
Oh, pretty.
This is needlepoint. This one actually did get stitched on here. It's just a linen. Could be used as a tea towel. It's about the same length, and it's this just very simple pattern on this one of the woman roller skating. Kind of a neat one. I've never seen one like that. Nice. This one's pretty clean. Some of these you may need to do like a little bit of a soak in. Here's some more needlepoint. These are nice. These are a set of napkins, 4 of them. Just a very simple, nice needlepoint design here with the edges done. So a set of 4 napkins. And all of this, opening price, $10.
We have Ann in at 10.
Yep. A little bit larger piece. This one's probably about more like a tablecloth for like a card table, something like that. But this is really beautiful done embroidery with the roses here.
Very pretty. A lot of intricate work.
Very intricate. All this hand done. And this could actually, you know, be sold together with the napkins. Because it is a fairly similar pattern here.
It looks pretty identical.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the corners are correct. This is a little bit more elaborate on the tablecloth. Here's another unfinished project. And believe me, people eat this stuff up because these handicrafts have made a huge comeback during the pandemic. So people are always looking for these kind of unfinished projects to work from. This one's another one of those. This is all linen, vintage fabric. This one needs a little bit of cleanup, but this is really well done embroidery. So you can see here, kind of similar. This one's a finished product. It will need some soaking. OxyClean will work pretty well on these. But all hand done, absolutely beautiful on this one. And this one is a tea towel. But again, you know, looks like some tea stains. You probably need to soak this one in OxyClean, being fully transparent there. Another really, really nice one. May need a soak, but look at that. This may be manufactured, it may be hand done. I don't know. But this is such a fine, almost like very finely done thread. If somebody did this by hand, it would have taken forever. But this one's a little bit longer, more like a runner. But
wow,
really
these are beautiful
as well. And I don't know which piece here, but I am getting a little bit of a smell of perfume from one of these. So just if anyone's got sensitive schnozzes, like just know there's one of these has a little something's giving me perfume right now. So here's another really nice embroidered one. This is a little bit more textured on the fabric. Again, probably will need, you know, these things were used. So, you know, people use these things. It's not uncommon to find these with some markings, and that doesn't make them non-sellable. There's a more of like a placemat size. This one, again, hand embroidered, nice bordering on that. Another one, all hand embroidered. This is larger size. Look, I mean, that is such, like, how long would that take for somebody to do? This is kind of more like a muslin almost in terms of thickness. It's pretty thin. You can see through it. You can see my hand under there. Hi. But yeah, the edging all done in yellow and blue. And then, you know, just throw this one in too. It's technically not a linen. It's a handkerchief, but I like it. So you'll get this too. With the
wow.
No signature on it. Pretty certain this is silk.
That could be like a little neck scarf too.
Yeah, it could be a scarf, neck scarf. It's smaller. It could just be hanky or either way. But yeah, with the classic cars. So that's the lot. You'll get everything. One money. Kind of.
We have Ann in at 20. and Michael is out. Is there any other interest? These are beautiful.
At 20, it is a fantastic deal.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're looking for 22.
I mean, this set alone, I would probably put up for 25 or 30. So, and this one's really clean. This is, if you're not going to keep it, it's ready to list.
Any more interest?
Couple of measurements.
All right, I'm going to call it. Going once. Looking for 22. This is for all pieces. Did you want to do a count on the pieces, Matt?
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. I'll count the napkins as 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces.
Wow, 12 pieces. All right, we're going twice. Last call. We are sold to Ann.
Thank
Congratulations, Ann.
Nice.
Are you a little old, a little new? Is that Pam?
Hey, Pam. All right.
There we go.
Just wanna
And
check-
I'm up again. Is that
Yes, you are, sir.
okay? So this one's just a sort of hodgepodge reseller lot. Not junk drawer. There's no junk in here. I think every single one of these items is individually sellable on eBay or any other platform. So I'll just go ahead and get started. This is one of the vintage Japan metal pencil sharpeners. Highly collectible. I've sold these things dozens and dozens of times. So you'll get that. This is a really, really nice. I'm going to try to move the camera here so we can get a little more light on some of these things. Etched brass bracelet. Solid brass. Or might be copper, but I'm pretty sure it's just brass. It is heavy. Probably, what's that weigh? That alone is about 3-ounce bracelet. So you better have heavy wrists if you're going to plan on wear that. This is a really cool pendant with a gold pan and pickaxe. Again, brass. Really old. God, I forget the name of these pieces. This has been like a Caribbeaner, but it's got a different name to it. But it's solid brass again. These are either hair clips or shoe clips. Again, solid brass, little bit of tarnishing on them. I've sold.
Those look like clip-ons.
They look like clip-ons. They could be shoe clips. They could just be brooches. They're a pair. Could just be. I mean, you could use them any way you wanted. Honestly.
What is your start, Matt?
We're gonna start this one at $20 as well.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're okay.
Again, this is a hodgepodge. Got a 1999 vintage T-shirt. This is sort of not an all-over print, but for the World Series Yankees. It is not single stitch, but it is vintage by a couple years now. And you're going to get all this one money, so I'm just going to keep going. It's a nice vintage hand-tooled leather wallet. No branding on it, but it's definitely handmade. The little slip down here. Actual leather, This is made in Morocco, is what it's marked with.
Wow.
I do not know what car this goes to. If you can figure out, I guarantee you're going to sell this thing for good money.
Right.
It is like the hub of a hubcap. You know cars, you'll know that.
Hey, Sharon, welcome in.
Here's easy money for anybody out there. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 belt buckles. Here's in the plastic, never been worn. Longhorns with the Texas scroll. Got a mud flap girl. This one you can put a quarter in, like a silver quarter, if you were to happen to find one of those in, I don't know, a bank. Here's the Elect Metal 1 million hours, and they're all in decent shape. They all have the little nub here, so they're not, these are sellable out of the box. There's no significant damage. This is from 2009. It's not vintage, but these kind of belt buckles I sell all the time. Here's a alpaca silver, which is not silver. It's an alloy. It's like nickel silver or German silver. But it's got the nice mother of pearl and abalone inlay for Mexico. This is a nice belt buckle. Horseshoe, could be Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. Something Cowboy.
Indianapolis.
It's a famous belt buckle. This is probably like in the early 2000s.
Colts.
Yeah. This one's a little bit smaller size, but we got the bucking Bronco brass on the silver with the Western scroll. This one looks a little bit slightly bent, but it's nothing significant, but wanted to call that out. Little brass with the train applique. I don't know if you'll be able to see that train real well. It's hard to see against the background. A little more modern American Eagle Company belt buckle. And then the Walmart Transportation Safety Award. Now they could put as they get their awarded, they can put the number of years that they've been safe in this little thing. So this is an unused, unawarded belt buckle. I've actually sold one of these before. I just haven't listed the second one yet. Couple of vintage felt pennants. These are real easy. You can press them in a book. They'll flatten right out. So we've got Yellowstone Park and Helena, Montana. Oh, look, there's more belt buckles. I don't know what that's for. It's an X. You can figure it out. Good on you. Kind of a more classic Western scroll. I've sold these before as well. They don't have to be the same sort of belt buckles that you see before that. Here's another one that's like new in package. I mean, kind of a no-brainer. Sell that easy.
Where's the spot?
So this one I do not know. It is Cupid doll, obviously. It is porcelain. I have researched this dang thing, and I can't tell you what it is. But we'll just leave him staring up at you, telling you, bid. Here's a faux turquoise on another Western scroll belt buckle. Throw that in there as well. I think this one this one's marked nickel silver as well.
Can you pan or move like it to the middle a little bit?
Which one?
The lot. It's kind of towards the corner.
Or just move your camera around.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just trying to move
there
it
you
to
go.
the side.
There you go. You're good. You're good.
Hold on.
Wow, this is quite a chunky lot, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Adidas belt buckle. This one's got some wear on it, but still sellable, easy. Another brass piece. This is marked Reading Aster 9 to 10. It's a panel to something. I believe it's railroad related, but I honestly am not sure. If you want to do some research and go down that rabbit hole, good on you. Moses Lake, Washington, another safety award belt buckle. This is from 2008. This stuff, again, really, really heavy. This is really heavy brass. Probably weighs 6 ounces. So you better have a strong waist if you're going to put this thing on.
So all this is going to go in a medium flat rate, Matt?
I'm going to fit it in whatever package I can.
Oh, super. Okay.
Yep.
I'm worried about the weight.
Yeah, you got Michael at 32.
Yeah, it's not medium flat rate. It's just going to fit in whatever I can get it in.
There you go.
We're at what, 30? Yeah, we're fine. Another belt buckle, kind of interesting sort of clamshell design. Here's another Western with the faux turquoise brass applique. That one's got the nubbies fine there as well. Kind of another mystery piece. This is 1975. It is a luggage tag, I believe. It's got a picture of a train on the back here. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Yeah, it's not focusing real great. Let me see if I can. I can't tell you. This thing's been in my death pile for some time. I keep going back to it, and I'm like, I just can't be for sure what it is. I've tried using Translate. I don't know Chinese. I'm fairly certain it's either Chinese or Korean.
Nothing on Google Lens, huh?
Not that I can confirm. So but if you know a railroad guy or something along those lines, that is going to be a cool one. So yeah, you'll get the shirt, the weird Cupid doll thingamajig, the belt buckles, the wallet, the hubcap, all of that. One money.
Goodness sakes. Wow. Great lot. Hey, Scooter Renee, welcome in.
I mean, I can tell you right now, you will make your money back at the current bid price on 3 of those belt buckles.
Probably right. You're probably right. My goodness.
And potentially even one of them.
Free shipping, guys.
Treasure Hustlers.
Don't forget, free shipping. Free shipping. And Matt ships very, very, very quickly.
You can tune into my channel and we will ship your item tonight.
Wow.
Hi, Hustlers.
Hey, Treasure Hustlers, welcome in.
It looks like we got a couple of people bidding.
Yes.
You know what? Let me go grab something real quick and we'll throw a couple more things on the Barbie.
Okay, let's do it.
Got Michael in at 55. Hey, Tom.
All right. This is I completely cannot remember the name of the style that this is. It is Chinese. It is signed. This style of ceramics it's like a lacquer that they carve down in layers. There are versions of it that go back into the early 1900s and I believe into the 1800s, but they made this style even in reproduction up until the 60s. I do not know the age of this piece, but it is absolutely beautiful. It's a little bud vase, and it just depicts a sort of wedding or Chinese scene. It's in very good condition. Mm-hmm. And I just wasn't able to confidently determine the age on it to list it. Somebody else may want to go down that rabbit hole. It's a really nice piece. This is a vintage 1920s. It's silver plate chain purse.
Oh, wow.
It is a little bit of damage right here. It's just got probably about 10 links that have become disconnected. If you got a pair of pliers and the time and know-how to deal with that, easily sellable piece. If you look at chain purses and what they sell for, you'll know why that is a great item. I don't know what this is. It's so cool. I've had this basically since I was in college. I found it at a garage sale. It's a little spaceship. It's metal. It's a game piece to something.
Right.
So what? I don't know. So you get to figure it out because I'm done with it. All right. This is a charm bracelet, and there are some sterling charms on here. At least 1, 2, 3.
Goodness.
At least 3 of these are sterling charms, and probably 4 of them are sterling charge. You'll get this little charm of a donkey to remember Jackass Retro by forever. So yeah, you'll get all of those. So yeah, at least 4 of those are sterling. I don't believe that the chain is. There's nothing that I've seen indicating that, but yeah, we'll put that on there as well. Got a Hot Wheels red line. It's seen some better days. Probably needs a good cleanup. It is from 1996, but there is a red line on there.
Sure.
This is a Pontiac 679 Pontiac GTD. I'm getting old. So we got that in there for you as well.
Wow.
This is like a carnival prize compass. It's in the box. I don't think it's ever been out of the box. Probably from the 60s or 70s.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
Almost like a Cracker Jack prize. The box has a little damage, but yeah.
But it's there.
It is there, and the thing is, I like I said, I don't think it's ever been out of the box. All right, these are 2 Morton's Salt pencil toppers. You put these back in the day on top of your pencils. They gave these out for advertising. They are highly collectible. So a couple of pencil toppers in there for you.
Goodness sakes.
Michael's in at 75.
What a lot. Wow, this is great.
And this is for a license plate. Back in the day before they had stickers for tabs, you put this on.
Matt, is that handbag a Whiting and Davis?
I don't believe so, but let me tell you real quick. There's no mark on it other than EPNS, which is the electroplate. Electroplating for the silver. It's not sterling, it's electroplated steel.
There you go.
So yeah, I there's no other maker's marks on it that I was able to find. So yeah.
Wow.
It needs some TLC and somebody who's going to be able to take the time
to mend it. Yeah, to mend it.
So yeah, there's the license plate tag. You know, guys who collect license plates, you always find the license plates. What you don't always find are the tags, and especially one in this good condition from 1957.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got the compass in there, and then we will call it at this.
Okay.
So this is a bottle tag. It is brass. So you would hang this. You would have a little chain that would connect here. You would hang this over your bottle. Either that or it. I thought it could potentially be a suspender clip as well. It's one of those two things. It is solid brass. It's definitely old. And it's Imperial Union. So is it Imperial Union liquor? Or is it Imperial Union overalls?
Mm.
You could buy it and find out. And I'll round this one out at one more item. This is Columbia Tool and Steel Company. It is a bookmark, but it's metal, right? And you would fold this into like your binder or whatnot. Oh, did that just break? It just broke. Well, oh well.
No.
I think it may have already been broken. It's old. It's metal. There you go. It can still work as a bookmark. So throw that in there as well. So yeah, I think that may have already been broken, but that's everything.
Wow, that is one chunky lot right there, guys. All right, Lindsay, where are we at?
Michael's at 75.
Okay. All that didn't go up any?
Right?
We got
all the belt buckles. Yeah, there's a ton of belt buckles on there.
I just threw in sterling silver.
I know, you did.
Thank you, Sharon.
5 charms of sterling silver, no doubt. Boom! John Beck hit the Benji.
There we go. Thank you, John. I think that there's stuff here, all money to be made all day long, and
yeah, for sure.
You know what? If I'm going to continue with my buying habit, I gotta move some of this stuff along to you guys. This thing, if you can figure out it's really good condition. It's got markings on the bottom. It's so cool, but what is it? Creepy baby stuff, man. Belt buckle, 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 belt buckle. You're getting tons. And man, like, what car could this be?
Austin, maybe Austin Healey. I don't know. What starts with an A?
Yeah. And is it a hubcap, or did this go like
right,
like the button on the trunk or something like that?
Yeah, or yeah, exactly. The wheel
center, some pennants, all of this in the package.
Great.
This one alone, I think, is an easy $15, $20 belt buckle.
Yeah, that inlay is just beautiful.
We got the Treasure Hustlers in at 110. John is out, and everybody is out.
All right, go ahead and count it down.
Going once.
Fantastic lot. Wow, thank you, Matt.
Absolutely, thank you.
Going twice.
Wow, some good stuff in there.
Yeah, fun stuff too. Like if you like the research rabbit hole like I do, then lots like this. This is the kind of lot that I love to buy. So that's the kind of lot I also like to sell.
Cool. All right, Lindsay's going to go ahead and sell it, and then we're going to move along to my next lot.
Congratulations, Treasure Hustlers.
Thank you.
All right, this is going to be my lot. I'm still floundering on lot number 2. These are 26 comics. Start price, please, $40. This is the last of, I had a sports event where we sold a bunch of sports memorabilia not too long ago, and I forgot that this was the tail end of that collection. So here we are. They have start price $40 for 26 books. They unfortunately are 2 books per board, so you don't really get them individually bagged and boarded. But here is a X-Men 75-cent right there. And they're like, if you purchase comics from me in the last time I was up doing auctions, this is the last tailings of that collection. So there's 26 books in all. Try to get through them quickly. I don't want to bore anyone. There's $1. So these two are 75 centers.
Harley's in at 65.
Goodness, okay. Here's some dollars. More dollars. Some more dollars here. Now here's the first $1.25 here. This is Weapon X. Nope, here's another $1. zilch about comics. Definitely spend some time and learn about them, but not enough time in the day. $1.25, $1.25, $1.25, $1.25. 26 books in all.
Harley's in at 65.
Another $1.25. And these are in really good shape. A few folks that are in the room today possibly have bought some from me from last time around. And hopefully they would concur that these are as clean as I'm claiming them to be. Here's $1 here. This is just a piece of plastic that's folded in there. It's nothing on the book.
John is in at 100. Woo-hoo.
Thank you, John. Then we're back to the 125s. And again, free ship. So thank you. And that's it.
Harley's at 125. We got a auction.
Thank you.
Harley in at 125.
Lindsay Ann, everybody is paid up with me.
All right, great. And John is out.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead and count it down, Lindsay Ann.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Going once. Going twice. Last call. Congratulations, Harley.
All right, my lot number 3 are some 70s and 80s publications in regards to military and the like, planes, ships, all kinds of things. I'd like to start this out. Books can get a little heavy. I want to start this out at 30. And first book, and I've comped all these guys, and I know beyond the 30 start, there's plenty of room for your resellers. So this is a Squadron Signal Publications. Go ahead and zoom out. So this is the type of material that it is. I think the guy that had these was a model builder and was looking at a lot of the details in regard to the historic details of these particular vessels, ships, and planes. This aviation information here. But that's one book. Here is a 1979 publication, Subs in Action. Begins on the Squadron Signal. That's the second book. The third is from 1979. Kriegsmarine. German Navy from 35 to 45. And it's quite a thick book. It's probably got, goodness, 40 to 50 pages in here. It's just all information detailing the ships of that era. That's book number 3. Book is 1972, and it's in Japanese, I believe. I could be wrong. Let's see here. Pictorial German tanks of World War II. And it's all in, you can see. Does anybody want to correct me in the chat what language this is? Could be Korean. I don't know what it is. It looks like Japanese to me, especially right there. And where is it? I can't see the publication. Oh, it says right here, Tokyo, Japan. So it's any interest, Lindsay Ann?
I'm not seeing anything. This is a start at 30 for all.
Yeah. That's a 1972 publication. And this is quite a unique item here. It's called Shipwreck. And it's a Stuart Cowley, authored by Stuart Cowley. It's Ghost Ships and Derelicts of Space. And it contains dramatic full cover foldouts, and it does have a little damage there, but it is intact. I'll go ahead and pull this cover off and take a look at the hardcover to see if any of that damage transferred, and it did. You can see it there. That is, I believe the only real flaw this book has, unless I missed something before. But this book can come. This was done in 1979, and it's just very unique in a way that it's victims of space. Just really unique. Just interesting artist. This is the fold out stuff here.
We got John in it.
Thank you. It's Children of the Gods. And like I said, it has several fold out pictures like this here.
Oh, wow.
It's a very unique and very interesting read. And a lot of interesting art as well. But yeah, so that's the lot. I really did think this was the ringer of the lot. This one here can be quite collectible, aside from the damage, of course, which is right there, which is unfortunate, but for something from 79, I guess we're just going to have that problem. So that's 1, here's 2, here's 3, there is 4, and there is 5, and it's about 3.5 pounds.
We got John in at 30, looking for 32.
If I can get a $40 bill, I'll throw in this pocket encyclopedia of bombers at war. It's a hardback.
Looking for 40.
And I believe, I don't know what publication this is. I think it says it does have an ISBN number, so it looks like 77. It's the second revised edition. Called Pocket Encyclopedia of Bombers of War. I'll need a $40 bill to include that. If not, we'll just stay with the 5 that's on the table.
Cool book.
Yeah, this one comped out pretty nicely, but just trying to move things through and give somebody something to enjoy.
John says he has that one.
Very good. All right, well, let's go ahead and leave it where it is
Okay.
and sell that to John. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Going once. Going twice. Looking for 32. Let's call. Congratulations, John.
Super. Matt, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let me get my camera moved and
Cool.
I'm all set.
All right, let me get you going. Thanks, guys.
Okay. 63 comics. I counted them this time because I'm going to start at $20. They're and again, free shipping, so that's pretty good. So again, a wide range of comics, and this is literally everything, every last comic that I own. So you're going to get all of them. I'm out of the comic book business. I should say every unlisted comic I have. I think I have a few listed. So there's going to be a bunch of these. These are Apple Comics Thunder Bunny. This is number 11. I don't know if there's a complete run, but you keep track at home and do your own research and figure it out. Here is Brian Vaughn, Fiona Staples Saga number 2. Most of these newer ones are going to be in really good shape. There may be some of the older ones are not in great shape. I'll try to call out what is good and not good. So there we go. This is the Shade Changing Man, DC Comics, 1992. CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Thicker Than Blood. This is, I don't believe, a comic book, but it is a comic book magazine, Hero Illustrated, featuring Spawn, March 1995. Here we have ESP with art by Ji-Hoon Park, Volume 1, Number 1. It's got a little bit of wear along the spine. It's not perfect, but it's in pretty good condition. The Atomic Angels, number 1. We've got Xander Lost Universe, number 2, bagged and boarded, and a second copy of the same, not bagged and boarded. Here's Thunder Bunny, number 10. Thunder Bunny, number 9. Betsy Ross, number 1. Grim Jack, number 24, special anniversary issue. Gantar, the last Naboo, number 3 of 7. Here is Thunder Bunny, number 5, with Batman and some jack-o'-lanterns and all that kind of stuff. Here's another number 7. There is multiples on a lot of this stuff, just to let you know. This one's got a Goodwill price tag on it. That's not where I got it, but that's where the guy I got it from got it. Deathstroke Terminator, number 12. Hairdryer will take that right off. It might leave some residue. Fantasy Captain Obese, number 3. And you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of that.
Obese.
Number 4, also Captain Obese. 1, 2 of those. Here's Thunder Bunny, number 3. Apple Comics Mr. Fix-It, number 1. Myth Conceptions, number 1. Fantasy Hunter XX, Captain Obese versus the Vigog Dragon, number 2. Here we have Hunter XX again, number 5. You'll get 2, 3 copies of that. Here's Fantasy Hunter XX, number 6. You'll get 1, 2 copies of that. These newer ones are excellent condition. Here's number 8. You'll get 2, 3 copies of that with Captain Obese. Here's number 7. You'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you like multi-quantity listings, this is your jam. Here's Gantar number 2. I think we had number 3 earlier. This one's older. This is the first issue of Sad Sack Fun, reader copy for sure. Eternal Warrior, Immortal War, Part 3 of 4, bagged and boarded. All right, so this is Marvel Superheroes, missing the cover, 1972. There's a couple of missing covers. One, there's a 1965 Wonder Woman and a 1972 with the Incredible Hulk. Again, missing covers. I reader copies for sure, but these I haven't done the research on. I know sometimes the ones without covers can still have value. I'm again not a comics guy, which is why you're getting this lot. Eternal Warrior number 15. Got a 12-cent Betty and Veronica. Here's a Sabrina number 1 from Archie Comics. Here is, it's got a Goodwill tag again. 30-cent Life with Archie. 25-cent Laugh.
We got Deborah in at 20.
25-cent Sabrina. 25-cent Jughead. 25-cent Betty and Veronica. Another gold key Donald Duck. There's Rye and the Super Force number 9. Richie Rich, 20-cent comic. Another Sabrina number 24. Another Sabrina number 7. Number 28. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories with Donald Duck and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Buster Wiley. My cat always wants to be the star of the show. Walt Disney with Goofy. Look at Goofy. He looks very underdrawn here. 25-cent gold key. Archie, Reggie, and Me. Some more Thunder Bunny. Let's get the angle a little better here. Oh, and there he is.
Cat Cam.
Cat not for sale. Another of the Captain XX. 2 more Fantasy. First issue of Captain Obese. Here's a Batman, Superman giveaway still sealed. Charlie McCarthy, Super Duper Snooper, 10-cent comic. Seen better days, but still kind of cool. Unicorn Isle number 3. And finally, Jughead's Jokes with a 25-cent comic. So 63 comics total. Your shipping is included.
And we have Deborah in at 20.
Alrighty.
Any other interest?
Deal of a deal. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
We're going to go once. Oh, Mark. 22.
Yeah, I mean, that's 63 comics shipped. So you're in less than 50 cents a comic. These Fantasize are from the 1980s. Looks like 1986. And I mean, they're crispy clean. So
Got Mark in at 26.
Matt, I have one question for you.
yeah.
Are you getting warm in that jacket yet?
No, I turned off the heat in my house. So
To wear the jacket.
Guys, he is a styler, man. I'm loving the suit.
and just to answer Popeye's question, I'm wearing jeans.
Deborah is out.
I think this is a record for me. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in a suit in a YouTube reseller auction anyway.
I mean, you know, everyone's out there seems to have their thing.
Indeed. Well, you look great.
You've got you know, Mr. Buys a Lot, disembodied voice.
Right.
And West Coast Gary with the sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, I figured I'd do my thing.
Absolutely.
How often anymore? I mean, being locked in my house most of the last 2 years, do I get to wear
Right.
a nice
We feel very privileged. Thank you for wearing
tie?
it.
We got Harley in at 35.
And I'd love to be able to add on to this one, but
Yeah, you might have the shipping threshold, maybe.
well, I just don't have more comics.
No,
That's it.
there you go.
Beverly said, how much for the cat?
Oh,
Cat is not for sale.
Beverly.
And Mark said, did you get my last payment?
Everybody is paid up currently.
Yep, and everybody has paid me. Thank you very much. Everybody that bought from me paid me. Thank you. All right, we're gonna count it down.
Okay.
All right, what's your next
We're going once.
for grabs?
Going twice.
Right, Dawn. Dawn says she has dibs on Buster.
Let's go. Congratulations, Harley.
Yay. All right.
For sure. All right. Well, I'm going to share my screen again.
Cool.
We're going to do another lot of real photo postcards. I'm going to start this one a little bit higher since I think it's a little bit better than the other one. We're going to start this one at 30. It is a lot of 50. And I think it's got some pretty neat stuff in here. So hopefully you guys all think the same. Now, I am not sure, but I believe this is French Foreign Legion. I am not positive. There's some clues here. Could be Italian. I mean, looking at the mustaches on these guys, definitely could be. It is definitely a real photo postcard. I think just from a aesthetic point of view, absolutely amazing. It's just a cool looking card. If you can figure out a little bit more to add to it in terms of information, there is, as you can see, some erased stuff on the back here. So if you can decipher some of this, this could be a very valuable card. These are real photo postcards. They were issued during World War II. This is basically learning knots for the Navy. Pretty cool. You can see here in Idaho, this is where I believe a lot of this stuff was happening there and in Illinois as well. So another real photo there. Nice day at the beach. This is just mounting paper here. This, again, you can usually get taken off very easily with a little bit of moisture. I love these big hats. Not sure if I mentioned it. There are 50 postcards in this lot, so you're going to get 50. Nice street view. There's a couple of signs here that I was not able to make out, but maybe if you want to go down the rabbit hole, you can figure out. It says here Sport Hill Road. That was put there by the previous owner of this card. I don't know if that's where this is, but definitely researchable. Again, same family at a picnic. Some various items here. If you can sometimes just pick out a single item in these photographs, that's all you need to sell it. Really like this one, wedding photograph. It's a blank back, but it is a postcard. South Dakota Badlands, really nice one. Also South Dakota, interior of a crystal cave with some stalagmites and stalactites. Those things, if you put stalagmites and stalactites in your title, makes it easy to sell. Nice portrait. Love her collar. Even on some of these, if you're not able to identify the location, like This one, for instance, I mean, look at this big pile of woods, but then, oh, there's a kid hiding in there. So, adorable kid playing in driftwood. Definitely makes those cards sellable. There they are on a family picture on top of it. Another nice little family photo. Kids at the beach, kind of a no-brainer. Some of these were in my lot from the last auction. So I forget who bought that one, but you know, these are a few from the same series. Kind of like this one with the work over the barrel. Looks like she's churning butter, maybe. Hard to tell. Florida or California based on the trees, right? Really nice contrast, nice composition. Sometimes just the visual effect of the postcard, whether or not you know the content. And this one's got some clues on the back, including names. So if you like rabbit holes. Little ferry, perhaps on the Hudson. Not really sure 100%, but probably fishing boat, actually. Looks like maybe a courthouse. Another possible courthouse here. Definitely enough in these that you can research. I put this one in just for Popeye. This is my version of the of Niagara Falls. But this one, you know, Mount Rushmore Memorial. Got the photo studio here. Got the classic car in front. Honestly, the car would probably sell this car more than Mount Rushmore. I believe this to be Oregon. I don't know 100%, but you can do your own research. This one is marked as Dayton, Washington. Again, aerial view, hard to tell, but you can zoom in, and it is a factory. You might be able to find some identifying information there if you want to go down the rabbit hole. Nice mountain cabin. I believe this is possibly North Cascades Highway in Washington. I don't know for sure, but probably in the Northwest, most likely. Swing set, empty, haunting. Doesn't show up well in the scan. I didn't brighten this up at all, but it is a covered bridge with all the information you need to list it right there. I love these sort of stoop and porch photos. This one's got a really interesting looking family. Come on, get all the way out there so I can go to the next one. Lady with the big old hat next to a big old stump with a really nice purse, maybe like a chain purse. Here's this young child practicing some cultural appropriation. Nice studio view of the girl with the big bow in her hair. And then a couple of photos of this family. There they are with a kid. She's absolutely beautiful. He definitely married up.
He's a little homely.
He is a little homely. I believe this is an altar in one of the California missions. I don't know 100%, but you should be able to compare it to, basically California mission altars and be able to figure it out. It is fairly certain to be a California real photo. This one's really interesting. So it is obviously a beach scene. My best guess is somewhere in the Northeast. There is some sort of like collapsed bandstand. Looks like people are kind of wandering around after a storm. Could be the Northwest, could be the Northeast. I honestly don't know. You have fun. It'll be yours. This one's, I don't know the subject. It's really pretty. It's brighter than what's showing up in the scan. you have photographic information here. If you're able to track down the photographer, you could probably track down the subject. Fairly certain this is Tacoma, Washington. Old man hanging out, got a hose, saying, "Get off my lawn."
You have CK postcards in at 34.
Okay. Come on, zoom out. There we go. Okay, so this is Natural Bridge. I believe on the west coast of California, there's a natural bridge out near Monterey. I don't know that that's what this is, but I believe that's what this is. It looks pretty similar to some of the other images that I've seen of it. But again, you'd have to do your own research. It does have a crease. Sailboats. Again, the Ebenezer. If you can find out where the Ebenezer sailed from, there you go. This gentleman, possibly developmentally disabled, looks possible. I don't know. It's written down here where this is. Ever sizes something. It's 1911. But yeah, it looks like maybe a funeral or something like that. Hard to tell. But if you can make out the text down here, you can just use that. Yeah, Oregon. I don't know. Maybe. Another little church here. Really cute with the kids sitting out front. This looks like some of the small churches that are along the high desert highway in Oregon, but again, I don't know for sure. Nice little farm scene, some folks with the hay bales. Farming scenes tend to do pretty well on postcards. This is a cemetery. I don't know where. This obelisk looks very familiar to me, and I want to say Chicago, but I truly don't know. Another interesting building. Plenty of information here on the back to figure out where it might be from or going to. Another group shot with the car kind of peeking out here off to the right. Internal of a library. I don't know what library. It looks to me sort of like I mean, obviously it's probably a Christian school of some kind. But yeah, just kind of a neat internal library real photo. And again, if you can figure out from the photographer, there you go. Another back to that sort of beach scene we were looking at earlier. Now this one, it says it's from Tacoma, Washington. I don't know that that's where this is. So remember her? Still can't look at the camera. Believe this is U.S. Post Office in somewhere Oregon. I think Salem, but I'm not sure. Tracy in California. Real photo. Multi-view. This one's kind of neat. And then a couple of studio views. There's two of this one. This is the Samaria Jacob's Well. One posted, the other unposted. So that is it.
Nice. All right, where are we at on this?
Or I was muted. CK in at 34. Is there any other interest?
Beverly, I wasn't trying to imply anything negative.
Gravity, did you want to come back in for 36, or are you out?
Yeah, you guys are under $1 a card right now, and I think if you're able to get a little bit more information off the very first one, that could pay for the whole lot. So
Okay. Wow.
All right, I'm going to call it down.
All good.
Looking for 36. Going twice. Oh, we got rooting for relics.
Beverly, certainly I wasn't meaning to offend, and I didn't mean anything by it, so I apologize if that was offensive.
CK's in at 50.
I can't thank you enough for Matt. So for what you do when you show your items, you're very well informed with what you're selling, and I do appreciate you sharing your knowledge.
Yeah, thank you very much. And this was true last time. If there's anybody who doesn't have a scanner and needs these scans, I already have them done. What I did last time is I just put them up on my Facebook page, and you can go in and download them and use them in your listing. Makes life a little bit easier. Cat's still not for sale.
He's trying.
All right. Well,
Have CK in at 50. We're looking for 55. Rooting for relics. Did you want to come in for 55 or are you out?
okay.
Thank you.
Relics is out. Thank you.
Going
Count it
once.
down. Count it down, Lindsay.
Tiffany. Going twice.
Matt, do you have another lot to show?
Oh, is it my turn again?
Go for it if you have it ready. Otherwise, I can go and you can prepare.
The next one that I have is going to probably take a little bit. So
Okay, I'll
why
go
don't
ahead.
Why don't you go ahead and then
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
get ready on the next one.
Okay, no problem. Just want to take the time to thank folks coming out today. We still got plenty of time and plenty of more lots to show. Don't forget to hit the like button and also share, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. It always helps the growth for the channel if you can subscribe and then make a comment at the end when this event goes to my channel and as a video. So please consider doing that. It's much appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and show my next lot. I'm very toy heavy, very new merch heavy in regards to these cars. This is a lot of, actually, it's for choice. And if any of you folks out there know these 124 scale type cars can be very, very lucrative in regards to reseller opportunity. If you're just a collector, then that may help you as well. I don't know if you like these. I'm going to sell these as a choice starting at 35. I will tell you that they go much beyond that in comps. Not to mention I'm offering free shipping. So please, the first is 124 scale 1949 Volkswagen Cabriolet with surfboard in this particular color, which is considered rare. It's an old KB Toys price tag, but look that up if you're a reseller. And for the starting bid, there's a lot of room left if you want to sell. Here is the other. This is a 65 squareback, again with the surfboard. It's got the black with red interior. These are both 124 scale.
Tom Beck is in for 35, Tom.
Okay. They're very collectible and they do very well if you are a reseller. Yeah, this is for choice.
Looking for 37. This is for choice. These are cool.
Yeah, the car on the left, the door is just ajar. There's nothing wrong with it. These have never been taken out. These were purchased by my father-in-law, who bagged them and stored them and take care of that. What do you mean, please? Just bought them, stored them, and then we've been doing some work on his classic car and taking part of the proceeds from the sales of these toys to fix up his old vintage car. It's got a 1952 door Mercury. So I posted some videos on its restoration journey. We got the mechanics of the vehicle pretty sound. Now we got to go and do some interior and then paint work. Or paint work and then interior. I'm not sure in what order. But anyway. All right. Well, we can count it down to John if no one else is interested.
Hey, going once, looking for 37 for choice. Going twice. Let's go. Congratulations, John. Which one are ones? He would like both.
Fantastic. Thank you. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see what my next item will be. Thank you. Thank you. This is kind of sports related, but not cards. Let's see, where is that little rag to get a little dust off of it? This is for the Times. That is a Raiders Ertl bank.
Oh, wow.
And at like 25 start, 1993. And considering that they just made the playoffs, and the dust is always free at the auction. And don't forget that is free shipping. That is an Ertl 1993 Raiders bank. And figure since they managed to get in the playoffs, I thought I would go ahead and put it in there and see if anybody who's a Raiders fan might want to jump on an opportunity. And I believe, let's see if it notes the scale. No, it doesn't. Definitely not 124. It's probably bigger than more than. All right. Well, if there's no interest, we can pass. And we'll go ahead and send it over to Matt if he's ready.
Me again? Sure.
Yeah. All right. We'll go ahead and pass that one.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do a choice on this one. Going to start at 25. And it is 2 Lane jewelry chests, vintage. They're not perfect. They don't have keys. But even in the condition that these are in, I've sold these before. Easy $20 plus shipping. So that's where we're going to start, is just at the price of what the chest will go for. And then we're going to go over some contents. So this will be chest A. And some of the stuff you may have seen in the preview. This is vintage. I believe this is Aurora Borealis is what it is called. And it is... I should have got my magnifying glass. I'm sorry.
Matt, is this for choice?
This is
Yes.
for choice.
Okay.
And these are marked, I believe, Germany. Or Czech. Oh man, my eyes are going. Austria, my mistake. Sorry. So yeah, Austria, Aurora Borealis clip-on earrings in the box. This is an interesting bracelet. It has basically the crests of Italy, England, Netherlands, France, all right there. This is a old baby ID bracelet. It's got a Western scene etched onto it. I honestly, no idea on this thing. I've done research on this. It's tiny. Like, that's not fitting around anybody's wrist but a baby's. And it's closest to what I've seen for baby ID bracelets, but there's no name or anything etched on it, so it may have never been used. It's steel, but it's just an interesting sort of jewelry piece. Big chunky vintage wood bracelet. It's got this screw clasp on the back here. There's quite a bit of tarnish on it, so I'm thinking probably a little bit older. I don't know the wood, but I've seen this wood type before that's all knobby, so could be African and this could be ebony. I truly don't know. You can research and find out, but it's a really cool looking necklace there. It's a brass ring, and on the inside it says "You're lucky" or "Lucky you." And it's kind of like this offset, interesting looking weird thing with horseshoes as the ring. I know nothing about it. This I know is silver plate, and this is faux turquoise. Nice ring there. Really cool sort of cluster brooch with sort of like almost a root beer see-through color on this. Really interesting crystal geometric pendant that actually like spins on the inside. I don't know the stone in there, but maybe I don't think it's anything precious. This is definitely quartz. Avon bracelet. I believe this to be jade. I don't know 100%. It's Buddha. It is cold to the touch, so that's really as far as I know about testing jade. But little Buddha, sitting Buddha there, pendant. A couple of these faux turquoise and silver tone sort of lapel pins or possibly brooch. I'm guessing lapel pins since that one's the Playboy bunny, right? And a little cowboy here. Just a nice little enamel pin here.
Tracy isn't at 25.
Pensies. Another lapel pin here with a bomber. This one's really interesting. It's handmade. I would say almost brutalist, and it says Magic 1. And copper or brass. This is tarnished, obviously. It's got a really crude antique pin to the back of it. I don't really know anything about it. It's just such a interesting and unique piece. Another, I believe, military enamel pin. Jackass Retro is what it says. I don't know the meaning of that. I haven't researched. And then just a little, I just threw that in there, little heart pin thing. So that's A right now. And B is pretty much all right now, brooches and pins. And we'll see what sort of interest we get, and we may do some add-on on this. So we're at 25, I heard. Is that correct? There we go. Shipping. All right, so this one is full of just pins and brooches, and I'll start pulling these out here for you to take a look. I think Dawn said this looked like, what was it? That movie with Hunger Games pin. I don't know if that's what that is. Is that a Hunger Games thing? I made it about 5 minutes into one of those movies. There's 3 of these. These are like sort of copper starburst. I don't know if it's actually copper. It has that appearance though. It's got a little bit of tarnishing to it, so I believe vintage. I don't think this one's quite as old, but just very simple, classic style brooch there. Their butterfly pin. 2 of these. Not precious. Those are definitely costume. Another sort of brutalist style star brooch pin. Could be used as a pendant. I don't think that one's super old. I think probably 80s. Just your basic flag pin here. This I don't know about. I didn't see any markings on it. It appears like it could be an elephant or the suggestion of an elephant. I don't know. It's just such a interesting and weird shape to it. Just basic flower. So just a lot of different. This is a roulette wheel, lapel pin. Here's a really kind of neat twisted wire brooch pin with some mercury beads. Had something on there at one point. I don't know what, but it's kind of a interesting one there. Little angel pin. Heart with, I believe that's a porcelain rose. Little blingy crystal heart for Valentine's coming up. This one's vintage, I'm fairly sure.
Did you know if any were marked?
None of the ones that I'm showing in here are marked that I know of, except for none that are there. Yeah, none in here are marked, but I may have some marked items later. So, little mother pin. There's another. This one actually does have a mark, but this one's Avon. Little Avon rose wreath brooch. Not marked, just a Santa.
Tracy's in for 25. We're looking for 27. This is for choice.
Brass pin. This is definitely older as well. Really interesting sort of centerpiece with a bit of a kind of a wreath around it. I believe this is actual porcelain teapot.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Unmarked though. Yeah, really cool one there.
Oh, this is a great lot.
Little scarab beetle here. You got a just basic star. and another angel sister. So
That's a lot of
that's
brooches.
where we're at. Yeah, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 26 in there. 26 pieces. So
Well, we got Tracy in at 25, looking for 27 for choice. Is there any other interest? All right, I'm going to put it down. Ooh,
go ahead and sell it.
we're going once. Going twice. Last call. Congratulations, Tracy. Which one are ones or both? She wants the second one.
You got it.
And did anybody want the first one? Matt, would you take 10 for the first one?
I would do. I can't really do that. I mean, I would do 20 for the first one because I can list the box on its own for $20 and it'll sell pretty quick. So.
Did you want that, Tracy, for 20?
Tell you what, let's move on. Tracy can think about it.
Okay.
What about just the content? Sure, I'll do just the content for $10.
Okay.
All right. You got one more to share, or you want me to go?
I can go again. Do people want to see some ephemera?
Sure, fire away.
This one might take a little bit, just transparency here. If you want to squeeze in another one before I jump into that, that's totally fine.
I think I will, considering that now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what, lot 5?
Yes.
$5 set. And I don't have a measuring tape with me, unfortunately, but we have
Oh, pretty.
that beautiful necklace here. They are cold to a touch. They're not plastic or acrylic. They appear to be stone. There's some what look to be I don't have my tape, so I can't measure it, but it's definitely old.
Is that jade?
No, it's probably, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
This
I
was
love
found.
stones.
Yeah, this is 925 of this. These two rings are 925 China. This is 925 CZ as well. Just this little encrusted little doohickey here. 25 star for the whole lot. Then there's these really cool football cufflinks with matching tie tack. Not marked. So you get those. You get these two buffalo nickel, which they were made into earrings. This is 925 here. which is right there on right there. It states it. And it's just some novelty, little costume, little earrings. It's easy, more than likely. This might be a diamond. My diamond tester is not working. I think this might just be maybe some garnet or something. Just some random lot of just stuff. I don't know the size of these rings. My ring sizer is somewhere in behind the cabinet over there. If you want, I can go look for it. So, but this necklace, I don't know if those are silver details there. They look really tarnished. Could be, based on the vintage of this piece. Any interest, Lindsay Ann?
I'm not seeing any. This is for all. 25 start.
It's okay if they don't. I can do something else.
Very pretty necklace. I don't know. Do you think it's malachite, Ann? It looks a little light.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera...
You want to hold that back up again? Is it a dark green?
Let me grab my little light I have. Let me find it. It's just here earlier.
Very pretty. I don't know. I'm stumped.
I know. I don't know either. This was in a box of old stuff that was recovered from an estate.
Lindsay Ann, everyone's paid up.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. I can solve the riddle later and come back with some more information later and at least have a proper identification for it at a later time. Okay, we can go ahead and pass on it unless there's interest.
All right, we're looking for a 25 bid.
Hey, Steven.
Great lot, Tom. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. All righty. All right, we'll send it over to Matt.
All right. So next up is going to be a flat rate large box with 13 pounds of ephemera currently. It will end up being 13 pounds plus.
Oh,
I'm going to show you what I have in here now, and if there is anything in terms of space available after this, I will fill up the box until I can't fit more. So it's a huge variety of stuff. We're going to start this one at 50. And there's hundreds of pieces. So we're not going to be able to go through all of it, but we will do all that we can. So starting off, we've got, this is a Ken Griffey Jr. 1990 first gold glove. This is a Taco Time giveaway, local sort of promotion baseball card. This is Darryl Strawberry Stadium Club Master Photo framed. I don't know why, but somebody framed it. So a couple of baseball items. There is a pocket survival kit. And in here, it's kind of a neat little thing. You've got little magnifying glass. There's a compass on here, ruler, some like how to tie knots and stuff, how to treat wounds. So a little thing you can put in your wallet. Pocket survival kit. We've got a Victorian trade card for a Union Parlor folding bed. Truman Clark Company. This was a die cut that somebody mounted sometime long ago. You can tell by the wear on it. And then somebody used the back as a pencil tester. Letter from Stan Steiger at the Congress of the United States, House of Representatives. 2 letters and envelopes. And both in there. So pretty much anything related to Congress is good. Oversized baseball card, Seattle Mariners, Gorman Thomas. Another Ken Griffey Jr. from the Taco Bell local giveaways, 1994. Interesting West Publishing Company stationery envelope. It was just I was just grabbing tons of stuff, and whatever I thought looked cool, I was getting into the box. Another old envelope for Kalamazoo College, and I'm not sure how well you can see, but there is a very light printing on here. Postmark from, I can't even make out the postmark, but it's old stationery envelope. Got some more oversized baseball cards. Ryan Sandberg, Topps, 1986, or 84 rather. Dave Winfield, New York Yankees. Another.
Matt, can you lower a little bit?
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. And actually, we'll do this.
There you go.
There we go. Sorry about that. Then some Stadium Club master photos. These are like the oversized baseball cards. Rick Sutcliffe. These are from 1994. Danny Tartable. Ryan McRae. Mark Grace. Carlos Berga. Mike Scotia. Doc Gooden. Greg Maddox. Daryl Strawberry. So this is kind of early in the days when Topps started doing premium sets. Some more, man, I haven't even scratched the surface here. Another envelope for Royal Canadian Air Force. And then some more trade cards. This is for Wanamaker Clothing. There's some Victorian flower or floral cards here. Another sort of looks like the Queen of Hearts. I believe that's another floral card, as is this one. These are all Victorian. Little brochure for Cinerama in Coral Gable, or Cypress Gardens, Florida. Kind of folds out there. There are hundreds and hundreds of items here and a huge variety. This is a brief guide to the Dome of the Rock and Al-Harim al-Sharif in Jerusalem, dated 1962. Some travel ephemera. These two are really interesting. These are from the 1969 hydroplane races, and it's a reference to all the various racers in the races. I don't know if this was used for broadcast purposes or what, but it's really just interesting. So this is all the people in the final heat. Heat 2-8. My guess is this is probably broadcast related, although I don't know for sure. And it's got information on each of the boats. So, I mean, here's Miss Budweiser, U-12, owned by Bob Schroeder, the driver. So just some interesting hydroplane unique ephemera there. A couple of cross-stitch things and transfer patterns. Just a big variety of stuff in this.
For a 50 start.
These were the results of that same hydroplane race. This is somebody's notes. I thought might go well with that. And this is just a clipping from that same local for that same thing. So this is the race area for that hydroplane race, the Diamond Cup in 1964, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So you kind of put that together in its own little archive, and you've got a set there. Then the instructions for a hide-a-bed sofa. This dates probably to the 1930s, maybe 1940s, but classic hide-a-bed sofa instructions. You see hide-a-beds all the time. How often do you see the instruction booklet? Then this is some advertising for old school aluminum siding and windows. I've sold tons of this kind of stuff. People eat it up, especially with these kind of old school graphics. And then there's some much older stuff. This is from Godey's Lady Book and Magazine. I believe these are 1860s. It's got some handicraft items in here and advertising as well. So there's how you can make these cool things for your hair. There's a couple of autographed items. I have not authenticated any of these, but Casey Kane, NASCAR, and Darrell Waltrip, NASCAR. These are live signatures, but again, I'm not a signature expert. And here's a Washington State 7th annual basketball tournament, 1964. I'm going to start moving a little quicker.
Julie's in at 50.
Cool. St. Joseph Hospital, Tacoma, Washington. This is from 1973. Basically, just kind of gives the staff an introduction. Hospital stuff, weirdly, is so well collected. I have no idea what the appeal is, but anything hospital seems to sell for me. So there's that. Let me move this to the side real quick. Keep going. All right. Buster stuff. This is from 1963. This is like a souvenir newspaper you would get in, I believe it's Nevada. Yeah, Virginia City, Nevada. And it's just kind of like a historical like souvenir that tells you the history of the town, but it's in the format of a newspaper. So kind of interesting travel collectible there. And then this here is all, oh, actually, that's not part of it. For those of you that may have taken a look at the preview, this is from Demaret's monthly magazine. These are 1860s. It's a fashion magazine from the 1860s. And I'm going to hopefully get this up here as well as I can so you can see some of what's in here. Some of it's chipping, honestly, for anything this old, that's not going to be uncommon, but a lot of different plates and etchings in here and a lot of different sort of examples of styles at the time. This was bound at some point. So this is something I would say you would want to piece out, find some of the better images and better pages and sell them on their own. Because there's some really interesting and fascinating stuff in here. Probably 30 plus pages.
We got Julie in at 50.
Here's some of the better etchings. See here. And they're full page. These are actually in decent condition. And some of them are hand colored or hand tinted. Look at this. And again, these are May 1869. Latest styles of house and walking costumes. Right there.
Those are 1869?
They're 1869.
Wow, I'm surprised they're still around. There's some old paper.
Yeah, it is very old. It, like I said, it was bound at one point. I don't know if you guys watched The Auction Professor and what he sells stuff like this for, but this is original sheet music from this magazine from 1869. And this alone could probably pay for your entire lot. There are some really nice, some additional etchings there. I would say there's just a guesstimate here, around 100 pages out of this collection of items. There's some pages that are definitely, you know, nearing their last day for sure. But, you know, there's stuff in here with, you know, old advertising for brand back alpacas and Beecher's gum down here. Beecher's Plymouth Pulpit, sorry. Demeret's hair cream. So really some fascinating stuff. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a fold out one here. I'm trying to be careful with these because they are delicate. But just the detail of, you know, they had to etch this stuff into plates and press it. This is not something just anybody could get. You had to be able to afford this kind of magazine. So because it appealed to a wealthier class of people, there was less people who could buy this sort of thing. Right? Fashion was not something for the common person at this point in time. It was definitely for the rich. All right, so moving on to some lighter subjects. Here's Tillamook, the Cheese Factory. Again, souvenir newspaper, 1981, including some mobile travel maps. This is from the probably 1940s, maybe early 1950s, and a Gulf oil map of Indiana. Here's some lithograph, and of course, Buster, you are not for sale. So, you know, lithographed artwork, signed. Another basketball program for the 10th annual Washington State School Tournament. Captain America's Family Fitness Centers. It's a full packet of stuff. I have no clue what's in here or if it's complete or even related. But this is not related to that. This is somebody's nursing stuff. Nursing certificates. Bunch of random nursing related ephemera, and then there's the actual Captain American. 60s Southern Utah Land of Color. This is like a souvenir travel item. The wood is broken, but really what people collect is the paper part of this, which is the fan. You could even actually probably replace this pretty easily. But yeah, this is a advertising fan that they would often give out because air conditioning didn't exist yet, and they put their advertising on it.
We got Julian at 50.
There's
looking for 55.
This is from 1934, Field and Stream. Just a lithograph out of the magazine. Here we've got another letter from Glenn Davis, Congress of the United States, with the envelope and stationery. 1967, Scholastic News Time. Some more advertising for basically like home goods or home construction materials. Buster. Montgomery Ward humidifier instructions. Some more. Sorry about that. He messed that up. interesting brochures, advertising brochures for home construction materials. Again, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items here. I'm going to fill the box. It's at least 13 pounds. There are German camera manuals. I'm putting in, there's probably about 60 or 70 antique fruit labels. Magic Food blackberries. These were never used. Oregon boysenberries. Tomatoes, blackberries, pears, multiples of a lot of these, tomatoes, and then some larger for the larger cans, purple plums, fruit cocktail, just a probably like, yeah, I'd say around like 50 or 60, some peach halves, prune plums. People use this stuff for junk journaling and all kinds of different stuff. Golden Crown exposure meter, another photography manual. Ansco Regent photography. You know, I'm not even gonna, this looks photocopied. I'm not even going to put that in there. We'll fill that space with something good.
Memphis Blazer is in at 55.
Chinese Proverbs book. This is a advertising for Delicia hamburger steak in a can.
Oh, jeez.
Very classic Oscar blender instruction manual. This is easy sale. Put it up, just wait. Another Tacoma General Hospital item. Some more travel maps. Accomac. This is for Virginia. United States Forest Service. This is something they would hand to you when you went in to like a national park, just to like as a safety item. The 4 horsemen of destruction: fire, flood, drought, death. Another sort of welcome item there. It's a Fountain of Youth. It's Florida. Here's a department, United States Travel Division, National Park Service sort of travel guide. Here's a probably 1978 South Dakota State Highway travel map. Something from Rome, Quebec, Athens. And again, there's like 13 pounds of stuff in here right now. And whatever, if there's extra space, I will fill it. Some cute little photos from some kid. There's some more photos of cute babies. I had one of these in the last one. This is from Bambox, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think you're going to have Dawn to compete with on this one, so you might have to underprice her. And another one from Bambox, Resident Evil. Is that what that is? Right? Oh, is she from?
Memphis is at 55. We're looking for 60.
Here is a advertising flyer from a Mexican bullfight. Somebody had $15 on this at one point. Here is a very old, unused holy certificate of holy matrimony, and there's multiple pages. This was like part of a book with this illuminated text. It's really pretty. It looks like it was torn out of a book at some point, but I would think that, you know, some of these single pages you could do on their own. Here is the Washington State Hairdressers Association. This is from 1950. It's their convention, and it's a program for their convention, 1951, which is such a interesting, weird, unique thing. Like
70 years old. Holy smokes.
Yep. And then there are 2 issues of, this is a Dungeons and Dragons magazine, Dragon magazine. It's issue number 1 one. No, 17th anniversary issue here, and then the other one is number 186. So a couple of like just magazines, and then promotional photos for various TV shows. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, at least 15 in here. And some of these faces you're going to recognize, like I think I just saw Bob Sorvino or Paul Sorvino. Yeah, there's some old school TV shows here, but you've got the photo release from ABC. Looks like Bonanza. Nope, the word is wonder. Oh, there he is. There's Paul Sorvino. And they've all got the like ABC Buster. Get out of here. Oy. All right.
Calm down.
He really wants to be part of the show, so and usually he is. Right? He gets away with a lot. Richard Boone. So there's like 15 of these.
Wow. That's a lot of paper.
Yeah, and then one other item. I mean, do your math here. There's probably 200 items in here. This is from April 1st, 1945. It's the Yank Army Weekly magazine, Continental edition. And basically this was like World War II updates on the war publication.
Mm-hmm.
They put this out both at home and abroad. It's going to arrive to you folded. It's been folded its entire life as far as I can tell, so might as well not change anything. So right now it's at about 14 pounds. If there's any more space in this large flat rate box, it will arrive to you completely folded.
All right. I think we got Memphis Blazer in a 65 looking for 70. If we don't see any more bids, we think it's time to close this lot out. Lots and lots and lots of ephemera, lots and lots and lots of sales, potential sales if you're a reseller. Lots and lots of opportunity there.
Julie, did
All
you
right, I know that was a long one, so
No, it's all right. It's good.
for
You got that.
70 or are you out?
Right.
And Julie is out. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie.
We're going once. Going twice. Last call. Congratulations.
excellent. Who did that go to?
Memphis Blazer for 65.
Sweet. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and thanks everyone for bidding and congrats on that one. So this is my lot number 5. I'd like to start this out at 30, and it's everything that you see here. It's all Disney stuff, Season's Greetings Bell, and Christmas 1985. Here is a Snow White. I'm not going to wind that up and have it play throughout the show. No chips, no damage. Everything you see here is one money. Disney goodness. No boxes, everything is loose. Free shipping, remember. Yeah, Mickey the Fireman. Walt Disney. Schmid. No chips. nothing around anywhere to be found. And you get a Disney with his timepiece. Mickey with his timepiece. There it says Disney. And then to round it out.
Oh, cool. That is awesome.
Right?
When was that? Does that have a date, Tom?
Well, it apparently it states do not use it in the microwave, so it's probably from the 80s. So all that Disney goodness won money. Any interest? Free shipping.
Looking for a 30 star on this adorable lot. See Pinocchio. Who's in the back? Is that
So this is Snow
Yeah.
White.
oh, Snow White. Wow, that looks older.
It's not really. Doesn't have a, it does say Walt Disney music collectibles, but it doesn't say a year.
Is that Bambi and Thumper?
It's here.
I think so.
Yeah.
These are adorable.
Okay. Let's see. So no interest. What if I threw in this here?
Oh, wow.
Does that change anybody's mind?
Don't
Yes,
let
it does.
Okay. Well, now you got all that and more.
We got Sky 15 in at 30. How many thimbles? Looks like 12.
12.
Ooh. Hi, KJ. Hi, Chris. This is a looking for 32. This is for all these pieces
Free shipping.
and
Free
free.
Free shipping. So let's see how many pieces down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus all the thimbles.
Mhm.
Goodness.
And the little thimble shelf.
I know, right? And the thimble shelf. What a packaging challenge that's gonna
Yeah, that's going to be fun, Tom.
be. Yeah. Hey Goose, good to see you.
Hi, KJ.
Hey KJ, good to see you. All right, anybody want to challenge Sky? We need 32. Shipping will probably be at least 15 on that.
Yeah.
Go pirate ship, but yeah, it's probably got a 16 by who knows.
It is a great lot. Oh, we got KJ in at 32.
Thank you.
That Mickey cup is so cool.
It really is. I haven't seen one of those, and I wondered if there was anything that was supposed to be on top, but I doubt it. It looks like just a little drinking cup.
Guy in for 34.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Looking for 36.
So Matt, my next lot will be my last. So go ahead and gear up for yours, since we're gonna probably we got another 40 minutes to go.
Okay. We'll try to pack in as much as we can.
Sure.
KJ, you want to come in for 36?
12 thimbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
KJ
7.
says 40.
Thank you.
Oh, no way. My bad. Looking for 42. Looks like Disneyland right there.
I know. Yeah, it's a lot going on there. Well, I say we close it out. If anybody wants to challenge Sky, we'll need 42, or we're going to go ahead and count it down.
You come. Oh, KJ's in at 42.
And everything there is marked and with Disney.
Guy's in for 44, looking for 46.
Let's see if the symbols are marked. Yep, symbols are marked as well.
Do they have a year?
No, just the copyright Walt Disney Productions, and it's the Schmid. Like a lot of this other stuff is Schmid as well.
This guy is in at 50.
Thank you.
$5 increments. He'd be cool to hold pens and pencils.
Maybe so, huh?
Mhm.
I wonder if I'd probably just drink out of it.
All right, KJ, you coming in for 55 or are you out? Is probably a lag.
Yeah, I wonder what the delay is. I could probably count it off. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-second lag.
Okay, he says, please show the bottom of Pinocchio.
Okay.
Right, Chris? It could, yes, chocolate milk.
There's that.
Oh, wow.
That is not a decal. That is.
Royal Orleans?
Disney's classic series inspired by the 1940 movie Pinocchio, exclusively distributed by Royal Orleans Walt Disney Productions.
Looking for 55.
Right. Goose.
I guess not pens and pencils. KJ's in at 55.
Thank you.
It's a really nice lot.
Yeah, Beverly.
Thank you, Matt.
Lagging.
Yeah, you can refresh, and maybe that'll help you. We've counted it off here. It's only about a 10-second lag.
This guy isn't at 60. Looking for 65. Oh, that is cute. You want to come in for 65, KJ? All right, we're looking for 65. Pouring out. Oh, KJ's in at 65. This guy's in at 70, looking for 75. KJ's in at 75. Looking for 80. Here we go.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hi, Lisa.
We're selling some Disney stuff with a Mickey cup, too. Okay. Yay, Tracy. Nice to see you. And glad you came in and hang out with us. Appreciate it.
Hi, Tracy. All right. We're going to count it down. Going once. Looking for 80. Going twice.
Thanks, everyone who bid. Appreciate your interest.
Last call. Hi, Lisa.
This will be packaged with the utmost care. I'll get it all in one box without issue. I do have one more item. Did I say one more after this? I think I did. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get ready for that.
You're sold to KJ for $75, Tom.
All right. Yay, thank you. So I'm told that this item I'm about to show is considered quite rare. But, it's left as a, let me go ahead and take it somewhere where it won't ruin anything else. So this is a signed plaque Hank Aaron. Now, it measures to be about 15 by about 12. I don't have my tape measure on me, All indications are, number one, this has been in the family for a long time. I'd like 75 start on this. Anything signed by Hank Aaron is extremely high value. When you can get his signature, if you get a COA for this, you can really see your $75 investment skyrocket. This does not have a COA, but I can tell you that I would back this up. I would tell you that all indications are this is his signature. It's live on the photo that's under here. I don't know what this is or that. It has nothing to do with authentication of this, but on the back, it's just a marbleized piece of wood that would be displayed on the wall or on a desk. But again, this photo is probably an 8.5 by 11 or so. And it's Hank Aaron, Hall of Fame, home run king, whatever. Anyway, so if there's any interest in that, if we don't do it right now, you can always email me, express your interest. 75 is a very generous, low starting for anything signed by the late Hank Aaron. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing out of here and send it back over to Matt.
Whoa, look at that lot.
Yeah, look at all that goody stuff.
Whoa.
All right, Matt, you ready?
What was all that?
Stuff.
You got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah.
All right, we'll do this one real quick, and then we'll see about Postcard. So I'm going to do this all as one lot. We're going to start this at 30. It's kind of another hodgepodge style lot. So I showed this on the preview. I am not sure what this is. It could be used as a purse, or perhaps a humidor is what it was originally intended as. It's wicker or thatch, but it's been enameled over, and it has the just amazing hand done artwork on here. Let's see that. This rope that goes through it is, I don't believe, original to it. Somebody put that in later on. It has a sort of herbal odor to the inside, which makes me think it was perhaps for tobacco. I honestly, I've had this around for so long, and I couldn't get rid of it. I didn't know how to sell it. If you do, or you'd like to use it, it's really an awesome, awesome piece. And so this is all going to be together.
Can you move your camera a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It keeps getting knocked over.
You're okay. There we go.
There we go. So next up, this is a bridle, like for a horse. Most of this is brass riveting.
Oh, wow.
Right there. And if you look here, this eagle is like plastic, but this is brass. So it's a combination of the things. It makes me think this is probably early part of the 20th century, maybe up to mid-century. I think it's really cool. It could be cleaned up a little bit for sure and just used as a wall hanging. This is a really good, like, antique booth style item, in my opinion. I'm not selling it at an antique booth at the moment, so it's a little hard for me to do with something online. But there's lots of brass ornamentation here. I think it's just a really interesting, unique piece. I've never seen anything like it. Putting in here a Camp King pocket knife. This is Imperial, well-known maker. It's got a little bit of a condition issue here, but a lot of people like to even just peel off this plastic outside and shine up underneath, or they'll just redo or repaint the outside. I've sold many similarly conditioned ones. There should be a little piece of metal here to hang it on a hook or belt, but this one's missing that. Again, something that could be easily replaced. Nice little pocket knife there. Little vintage enamel box. Probably 1940s. In there, I've just put, these are like varsity pins for like, there's a cowboy boot and there's another cowboy boot. Another cowboy boot. What, 4 cowboy boots, 5 cowboy boots, 6 cowboy boots. These, like, if you look up varsity pins, they don't sell for huge money, but on a multi-quantity listing at a few bucks a piece, you're probably going to make your money real quick. There's the little box there. These are some antique spools. And Otis Perry. 2 wood ones, different sizes. Otis Burns, my mistake. This is a switchblade that I can't get to open. I had opened at one point in time, but it's definitely old. I can tell that it's carbon steel. I don't want to mess with it too much. I can't really trust myself to not cut myself. Another pocket knife, just needs a little cleanup. This is a Pakistan Titan 2. I've actually sold this same knife many times. Just needs a little TLC and it's saleable. It's a Rolex, probably silver plate spoon. It's not Mark Sterling, but neat little Rolex crown spoon, Demitas. Very old, antique, most likely pre-1900 fork, wood handle, definitely carbon steel, 4-tine. Again, just a hodgepodge lot here. Now this is kind of interesting. These are Tonette clips for giving home permanence to children. Why do kids need perms? I don't know. But apparently they did in 1932. Yeah. So there you go. Got a bunch of those things and the instructions. This box is not original, but this is. So there's that. Do we have any in at 30 yet?
No, not yet.
If not, I'm just about done here. So if no takers, I will move on. This really interesting giant pendant. It looks to be coral. I can't confirm that, but it's, I don't know if you can see in the light here, but mosaic style. You've got a really nice geometric cut to the pendant here. At some point it was $10 on brass. I believe that to be a brass chain. Just a really big, nice, interesting pendant on a pretty long chain as well. No markings or makers that I can find on it. Just neat, chunky thing. If you like big, chunky medallions, that's the thing for you. Yeah, and that's it for that lot. So, hot roller clips. Thank you, Beverly.
Lindsay, keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll move on. I promised myself anything that didn't sell, I would have to list myself. So.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. This is all stuff that is well timed for me to list. All right. These are Tony Playwave spin curlers.
You have a bid. You have a bid by Sky.
Okay. Sky's in at 30.
Thank you, Sky.
Yeah, the instructions on this. I think it's earlier, based on the instructions here. I think earlier than 80s. Although, I mean, I honestly, I don't know.
The font certainly looks a little older, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they were $1.50, so that might tell you something. Can't see any other dates or anything on there. Based on the little card here, it looks, hard for me to tell. I don't know, but Sky can do the research.
All right. Is there any other interest? If not, I'll count it down to Sky. We're going once, looking for 32. Popeye's Postcard said he thinks that wood thing is an African tobacco pouch.
You know, that was my thought perhaps as well. That was my, like, I brought it on my channel a few times. Oh, we got KJ at 32. Nice. And that was the direction I was going in, but I couldn't confirm enough for myself to list it as that. And if that's what it is, I think it's whoever's going to win this is going to do very well. Oh, nice. Well.
Wow, okay. Hey, broski. What's happening? Good to see you.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Two things together. Yeah.
Just on our final lap of our 4-hour auction. Just getting ready to wrap up. Good to see you.
Sky's in at 35.
Yeah, that looks very similar. I agree. I'm looking at it now as well.
KJ's in at 40. This is free shipping, and it is immediate pay after winning.
And everybody is paid up, by the way.
Okay. We got Sky in for 50. We're looking for 55.
Yeah, Memphis Blazer nailed it. I got saved from listing.
KJ is out. Thank you, KJ.
Not that he's. I'm actually getting saved from listing because I list all day, every day, anyways. So it's just a matter of what I'm listing.
Going once. Going twice. Let's go. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right. Got one more, Matt?
You know, I think I'm gonna be good at is. I had a couple of other small postcard lots, but you know what? I think I'm gonna pull those over to my channel and just sell them direct to people who might want them.
Awesome. Okay.
I don't need to take up your guys' time. If you're done, thank you very much for having me. And yeah, again, lots of fun.
Absolutely. Really had a lot of fun. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna go ahead and close out this evening's auction. Look for us to come up again one of these days. Hopefully it'll be next week. If not, maybe next week after, or it might be a pop-up. It's really hard to tell. I do have a lot of stuff to move out. But you know, that's just a matter of time. So Lindsay Ann, fabulous job as usual.
Thank you so much.
Yep, Jackass Retro. Matt, fantastic job for you as well. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. You're just so knowledgeable, and thank you for putting on that spiffy suit.
Thank you. Yeah, and for folks who are interested, I'll be over on my channel probably around 8 Pacific, doing
real-time shipping.
Yeah.
So
did everybody get their all paid up?
With the exception of Sky, but let me check real quick.
Yeah, I think I was still waiting on KJ's for the Disney lot, and I'm sure they'll get around to it at some point. But everyone else is taken care of. So.
No, Raider.
Oh.
Leave a comment.
Goodness, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, guys. Well, pretty much it.
Real quick, Connie, which lot did you purchase CK postcards?
Let's see if she's still in here.
You know what? I'll figure it out. I'll just go back to chat.
Yeah, maybe it's easier just to go back and look for it. And then, yeah, because, okay. Well, fantastic, guys. Thank you so much, and appreciate you all. And again, we haven't seen you guys in a while, so Happy New Year to all. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're healthy and prospering, and hope to see you on the next one. All right.
Awesome. Thank you all. Have a great evening.
Everyone. Leave a comment. Hit the thumbs up.